welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you a lot. And how to become a member of the channel, please do click the join button. YouTube will guide you from that point. As you saw in the title, several football topics. All right, we're gonna start with obviously Champions League. Then we work it down to Omari Hutchinson, Leon Bailey, and all the additional awards around Europe. Very much important. All right. Yes. So let me start with the Champions League. I am going to start there because oh Lord. Yes. So Champions League, Real Madrid turned out to win this one. So everyone that's going to come and watch this video, they had said that Real Madrid would have won it. Let me just give you all the statistics just to build up everything. All right, let me get it right here. Let me get the stats up here. So let me get everything so we can go through it. All right, so Real Madrid 2-1 on the day, 4-3 on aggregate. But if you had watched the game, let me know what you say about that game. All right. So both sides, I'm gonna name out the players. Let me go with the players them. So we have Lunin, Carvajal, Rudiger, Fernandez, and Mendy as the back five. In midfield, you have Bellingham, Kroos, Tuchamini, Valverde as the midfielders. Up front, you have the two wingers, them playing as striker wingers, which is Rodrigo and Vinicius. So two Brazilians. Then for Bayern Munich, Naya in goal, Eric Dyer. All right, maybe it's a curse of Tottenham. No, people might be saying that. Matthias Delect, Joshua Kimmich, Mazori, and then you have Pavlovic and Lema in the midfield, deeper midfield. In front of those, you have Musiala, Nabri, and Leroy Sane. And then up front, you have Harry Kane. We can say it was a better display from Real Madrid. It was a better display from Real Madrid from the Manchester City game. They looked like they wanted to come out a little bit more than Manchester City game. Sorry if I said Manchester United first. All right, let me give you the statistics on this one. All right, so overall 57% Real Madrid ball possession to 48. They had 19 shots to 8, 7 on target to 5, and 6 blocks to 1. Big chances, they had 5 big chances, missed 3, it would work once. All right, yes. Game finished 2-1. It was still controversial. Yeah, this year, as it relates to these big high profile games, it always comes down to a decision. Yeah. But you know what? I'm going to say congratulations to Real Madrid. I'm not going to fight so early. All right. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna fight so early. But I think on the day, even though the decision kinda aided them winning, I would have to stay with my metric to say that when the better team won it. All right. So I'm not going to complain so much. You're going to see that I'm fair. All right. So obviously, it still took a dodgy call to make them win it, But at the same time, they deserve to win it. They were slightly the better team. Or a little bit more of the better team. Let me find the right word because people will always complain. All right. Yes. So congratulations to Real Madrid. It's okay. I'm not gonna fight. I will relax. I'm not gonna fight. All right. So Juba the trucker said, "Up, big up yourself." Dark Beskar, big up yourself. Mr. Singh says, "Tuchel, battle it." Ernest, big up yourself, Ernest Murray, and thanks for your insightful comments. Always, Real Madrid should have scored 10. All right. Big up yourself, Sadna. And then Singh said, Davis scored a brilliant fluke goal. Oh my God. The level of not wanting to give the other teams the other teams that are playing against the team respect is ridiculous. All right, Sadda said, JD, I think they cheat for Real Madrid. But that's why I put it that way. I said it shouldn't have turned out that way. Even on the big channels, they're saying that it kind of it Real Madrid was slightly the better, or what they were the better team on the day based on chances created. That is true. That is true. But at the same time, it took a decision that was wrong for them to win it on the day. And if we are going to go by the other games don't work out, like Real Madrid passed Manchester City was the better team, but yet still never went through. You understand me? So you could see if you're real Bayern Munich fans, you're going to say that you have the capability of scoring at any point. So based off you having that capability of scoring at any point, tell you what, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. So I could see a lot of fans getting upset that their team was cheated out of a really good possible chance of going through. I am tired to come here and fight about calls in football. It's like every week, and then these people in the chat will say that I'm bad minded. All right, because they support the next team. So the team that wins, fans will always say I'm bad minded. So every week I'm bad minding some other team. All right, yes. Respect Markland, how you doing, man? I'm determined in the building. Massive, massive respect. CM Bowen says, big up JD on the big show. Yes, man, big show, because we are seriously happy when we are doing these programs because it's football related. Real Madrid stopped playing once they heard the whistle. Otherwise, the goal would not have scored. Oh my God. You know what? Let me just leave Sing alone. All right. By the letter of the last thing, was it a legitimate goal or not? I just want to hear what you have to say. Was it legitimate, Sing, or not? And if you say yes, it was legitimate, we don't care if they thought this and thought that. You know why? Go back to two folds. When Arsenal made a mistake, don't everyone come and beat Arsenal and say the referees picked up for Arsenal? So why all of a sudden now you're gonna pick up for Real Madrid? I think it's an error, just like the Arsenal back pass as well. It was both errors, and it's showing that it's not just in England, but it looks like all the competitions are just getting turned off because of these bad calls, man. I'm very sorry, man, because obviously Real Madrid was better team, but you can't tell me that don't turn you off. That call. Just come on, man. All right? We have to be honest. I'm still giving the next team credit. Wilson said Real Madrid and the Champions League was made for each other. Until the final whistle, can't count them out. All right. Martin, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. It was not a legitimate goal. Once the whistle sounded, the early offside call was mistake though. All right, good God. All right, I don't know how to work it out. I think it was a terrible call. All right, that's all. That's all. JD, Kieran said, them man yeah, just come for oppose you everything. Kieran, I respect you to be honest there, Kieran, because that's what I'm saying now. Even when they know the call is wrong, they are still going to just say the opposite thing, and then in the end, after me and them finish fighting, then they do come with a story. All right. Owen, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Kieran, big of yourself. Jaro in the building. Massive respect. People as they come in, smash the like button, share, and subscribe so get the visibility up there. Or you find the like button, click the side. You're going to see a triple dot at the top of your screen. Click it. You can share the video, you can like the video, and you can subscribe to the channel. So make sure today we pass 10,700 and keep on running. All right. Raven says, bless up, JD. JD and Jamaica, massive. Ala Madrid. What an amazing comeback. Jesus God. So one thing about them, they always avoid the things that I am talking about. It always seems like I am the only person that watches the game and take out the things, and that is the problem. They just take the wins and gone. Now I understand. It's okay. I'm learning. So, Pastor, um, Real Madrid win, so I had to congratulate them. But a legitimate call. That was an blatant error. I see all Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry, you can see some people speaking. When the call is that bad. Thierry, it's all right. Then it's okay. It's okay. Congratulations to Real Madrid, but that's a bad call. That's why I respect these mans. And no, that's why they can't come and curse me out today because it big players saying that it's a terrible call. And that is unfair for semi-finals to be decided like that. You understand me? Pastor, we're not hearing at all. Pastor, we're not hearing you.
I
Work on
told you
this sound.
good
Yeah, I'm
morning.
hearing you. You're hearing you now.
Good morning to
Oh my!
everybody in the chat.
Hold on. Before you go, hear this now. I'm gonna show you how these guys change their mentality. Thierry Henry was a Barcelona player. Of course, he doesn't like Real Madrid. So Thierry Henry, it doesn't count. Continue, Pastor.
I just want to say good morning to everybody in the chat and who will rewatch the video. I told you about the friends I have that support Real Madrid, and my phone has been bombarded with celebrations. Hala Madrid and Madrid to the world, then turn him in all Usain Bolt. Turn Madrid in all Usain Bolt. Madrid to the world, and this title is made for Madrid. And all of these things. So, JD, it is not just that I got the prediction wrong because Bayern should have won, but that they won. And the reality is, I have to say, I lost. But boy, mm, I don't like I don't like two things in football. When the coaches try to be the star of the team, and when the referee be the god who controls the outcome. I don't like those two things in football at all. Have no patience for it, zero tolerance for it. And I believe for those purists who want to be truthful in using the word the beautiful game, we must eradicate these kind of controversies caused by whether directly or indirectly poor officiating. No game should be decided by the officials. The game
So,
should
so
be
Pastor,
decided by the quality of play on the park.
Pastor, what would be the intention? You think you would have implemented something next year to say that if once a call is wrong, within 5 minutes you can revert it.
Yes. And I wouldn't go
I
as
think
far
that
as
is a
5 minutes
solution going
because
forward. I know
the
people would say we
technology
are
is
trying to take
present.
over the game, but that's what I would have because I don't want the people to be sad going into no other game.
But you cannot use it, you cannot leave it up to human indifference anymore when it becomes this decisive and this blatant, JD. We can't talk about human failings. When we didn't have VAR, we spoke about officials, or let me use the name, referees that sided for other teams, and so they made bad calls in favor of other teams. No, you have the technology. And I don't think they need to wait 5 minutes because the technology is upgrading every day.
No, I'm just
Three
saying
minutes or
within
so. I
five
know you
minutes
just
that
put out a
because
test.
we don't
Yeah.
want the game to get delayed to 3-4
No,
hours.
no, no,
So
no.
I'm just
No,
seeing something what we could do use.
I'm submitting a shorter time because of the quality and availability of the technology. You don't need all of that. So, but I respect that as just putting a time out there. But 3 to 5 minutes would be respectful that the powers that be. Jenny, how do you say to a player that sees what everybody else is seeing, knowing it is wrong, that they lose because of that.
Our pastor, hold on, pastor. Them come for me, the pastor. So let me, let me come, let me make sure me talk to them. You know, because they come for me. You know, yeah, they come for me. Yeah? So let me talk to them, pastor. Please hit the like button as you guys come in. All right, but let me talk. Let me reason with the fans them. All right, the Madrid fans them. So let me see here now. Let me start right here. JD, if okay, we read that one. Mr. J said, honestly, the keeper and the players stopped playing after the whistle. All right, so that's what Mr. Dre and Urgent Singh kind of said the same thing. Fire Gunner said the offside was a bad call, You can't say the goal was legitimate. All right, so Fire Gunner said the offside is definitely terrible, but the goal he wouldn't say it's a blatant robbery on the goal side. Okay, that is understandable. Omar Folin said Bayern got robbed. All right, I could see why he said that because everyone is saying talking about the specific call. Africans, big up yourself, said the game should have gone to extra time. Bayern robbed, chance to lose in penalty. Laugh out loud. But all right, fair enough. All right. The controversy was the early offside, not the subsequent disallowed goal. Okay, so you're, but yeah, let me get through. Michael Sadler, everyone, big up on yourself. Fabian Full says, JD, please renounce that prediction king title today with immediate effect. Good God. Yes, it was not the day for me. It was not the day for me. You know, I've been losing over the last couple of days. That is definitely true. All right. So, but I've won so long. I retained my title based on the fact that I am that talented and getting results. All right. So you're not going to come and take my title away from me. All right. If the referee had not blown the whistle, the goal would have stood. All right. All right. Then we have Jason Ferran waiting on the apology early. We never apologized. We never apologized, but we said congratulations to Real Madrid. They did a job, but at the same time, we can come and talk about certain things. But you will try to avoid that thing completely, and you just care about the end result because your team won. I could, yes, past this, if I did Real Madrid, it happened too. You would have seen them coming here today, especially
No,
Jason,
no, they would tell you to renounce your prediction king title because you was
because it
the
was not fair.
stealing. So yeah, yeah. you,
That was a
you
would have been their exact strategy, Pastor. I'm
you
glad. I'm
can't
glad
win.
that you're finding them out. I'm
You
glad. So
can't
I
win.
can't. I can never win. All right. All right. Um, Craig says officiating was poor. VAR is trash. All right, I think I can make improvements to VAR and push the time to 5 minutes at least. For major incidents. Yes. But JD, in case like player stop play. Okay, fair enough. Sakpa say, by the way, big up yourself, Jason Ferran, massive respect. Determined said, JD, the technology is there. 5 minutes will kill the game. Okay, so people wanted to stay there. So that means every single year we're going to have the same
No,
problem. And then what the
no,
reason why we're bringing VAR? Just to
no,
barely
JD.
aid,
I
just to
think the
barely aid the
time.
referee. Just to
No,
barely aid the referee.
no. I think the time is too long. So it's not that they're saying that they're not saying there needs to be allowance given for the technology to be used to determine these things. But 5 minutes is a very long time when you're talking about a football game. It's a very long time. So that's why I was
It can go
suggesting
up
that
to
three
5 minutes,
minutes.
Pastor.
And I'm not saying no. I'm just saying
Pastor,
no. But
Pastor,
you
it was
said 5 minutes
Pastor.
the
It
least.
Pastor, but Pastor, listen, the 5 minutes that I'm talking about, is to go back to incidents. Like you can stop the play and give them the correct call. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about because when the people make when them blow the whistle and the call fake, them not revert the call, The call go to the opposing team, So the call is wrong, prove that it is wrong, and you still not get penalized to be wronged. So I'm saying within a 5 minute period, you should be able to go back, if it's a major call, and give it, award it to the right person. That's all I'm saying. I have never said stop the game after for 5 minutes. That's what I meant. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
So
So the
so if
game
the
will
referee
not
call an
stop. It's
outside
just that
pass,
they will have a 5 minute
a five
period to
minute
work
window,
out
you
the
go back and get the damn
to
right
to.
call and give the right team.
Okay, so the game
Yes.
will still be in progress.
So
Understand?
for instance,
Understand?
the Arsenal thing, the Arsenal game when Arsenal went up the pitch and scored, Saka scored. When it was a penalty in the next box, they could have gone back because they have said the rule is different, so they can't go back and revert nothing. You understand me? So that's what we want.
Yeah. So there's a 5 minute window in which a determination is made so that the right call can be applied. Understand?
So that's what I want. I just want a time window there. They kind of introduce that, and then maybe it will be better. All right. That make no sense. If you can reverse the decision after 5 minutes, that would make the game a farce. Teams will change strategy based on situation, so it would not be fair to either team. Okay, okay. All right, so that simply means we cannot get football 100% correct. Then we have to just realize that we can't get the sport 100% correct. That's what we are saying then. So that means we don't want to hear anybody complain about the next call then.
And that is a tragedy, though, JD, because what he just said, that is not fair to anybody. But in this case, it is only fair to one. It is not fair. It is unfair to one person because it's not fair to the person who gets the call in their favor. It is just unfair to the person
Yeah,
who
but
is
remember,
cheated.
but Pastor, because they're saying it's the game, so you can't be stopping game and going back and then add on more time. And that because if you stop the event right there, they're saying that you have to put at the time after. You understand me? If it's a wrong call
Here
and
is
two,
what.
3 minutes passed, so that's why.
Here's
Which I
what I
which
have a
I under,
problem
I
with.
understand where they're coming from.
Here's what I have a problem with, though, JD. When
Oh,
you
but Danny
have
said they should stop
an
they
official,
should stop the clock. They should stop the clock as well. But that is the same thing. But what
hold
Pastor, what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do? We're gonna do a video. We're gonna give people time. So tomorrow video, we come to the conclusion and how we can fix it, so people get a time to
okay,
really think about it.
and put in their different opinions
Yes,
as to
yes.
what
So we don't
what
have to spend
could
the whole
could
day
could
and try
yeah.
to brainstorm it
All right,
now when we could have sit down and get a better workout. Yeah, yeah, that is fair.
fair enough.
Thanks, Sing. Um, big of yourself, best as documentary. Everyone that come in, please do it like button as soon as they come in, guys. It helps with the visibility. Thanks for all of you guys that showed up
So
early in
so
the
JD,
mornings.
let us say it this way: it's everybody's assignment to go home, think about the situation, and what is your recommendation to make the situation better. So that's the assignment for everybody in the chat and everybody who will watch the video. So
All right.
you can contribute sensibly to the conversation in the field.
Yeah. Danny said they should stop the clock, similar to basketball, instead of time added on. DJ says morning to you, David. Big up yourself. King J said the goal wouldn't be been better defender if the whistle. It would have been better defended if the whistle never blew. All right. And Determined says, but JD, which game 100% correct? No, but it's not about 100% correct. It's about how much errors these referees and VAR still make. When you brought both of them in and tweak the rules to try and get it better, but we see the cause them getting even worse. You get me? So we are trying to find a way how we could get things solved. All right. So, anyways, that is number one. Big up to Real Madrid. Congratulations. I'm not a hater. All right. People won't believe. So let me just continue because
Congratulations
people won't.
to Hala Madrid and all my friends who support Real Madrid. Congratulations.
Yeah, so congratulations to Real Madrid. All right, we're not going to fight. We already said that the car was bad, but as you know, this channel they're going to say I'm a hater. Because I bid on Bayern. That's the reason why I am saying that. Big of yourself, Football Global. Massive respect for the continuous support, my brother. All right. Flabba, Jabba, big of yourself. Thanks for being here as well. All right. So, anyways, now we have one. We have one of the next. We have one of the next. I've
Don't.
gotten one of these correct. And then we had Peterborough took on Oxford. All right. So this one had one Jamaican international now and three potential Jamaican international. So we only had one of them started, which is Mason Clark. He started. Ricky Jones started up front. Greg Lee never started. None of the games that Greg Lee started. All right. He came in later in the game. All right. So overall, I think it's a similar type game. Where in which I thought that Peterborough was the significantly better team, but on the day they were just unlucky with the chances. But it looks like they have a fresh core and they can do better. I think they are gonna be one of the favorites to win the league next year. So I like what they had. They had 18 shots, 70% to 30 to 5 shots, 8 on target, 5 blocks. And if you look at the big chances right here, where is the big chances? They have not left big chances. One second. And so why they put on our boy? All right, I'm not gonna go through the statistics now. I will do it later. We did have Madasil came in the 67th minute. Johnson Clark Harris came in the 78th minute. So those were the next two Jamaicans. All right, let me just go through Clark's stats to give you and Harris's stats to give you right here. So Clark played 23 minutes. He had a shot off target this time, 1 of 1 dribble, 11 touches, 5 of 5 passing, which is 100%. Key pass, he had one in the game, tried that across, that was not good. 4 of 4 ground duels, which we complained about because we thought that he should be better with the ground duels or the duels them in general. So he had 4 of 4 in this one. He lost the one aerial battle. He lost the one possession in that time and was fouled twice and had one tackle. I thought it was a solid game. He got involved way more because his team was more involved in the conversation. All right, so it's a decent outing for him. He had a 7 on the day, one of the better ratings in the team. Johnson Clark Harris had a 6.1, and they lost on the day. So we'll have Greg Lee going up. Greg Lee came in the 79th minute, played 11 minutes plus extra time, had 3 clearances, which we know that they were under pressure. Aerial duel, 2 of 2. He won both of those. Last position twice. Touches 8 and 2 of 2 passing. So he came on to try bunker down. All right, because remember
Mm-hmm.
this was just like the score ties. It's nobody winning on aggregate. It's the extra time to penalties. All right. So congratulations to Oxford, but I'm kind of disappointed in Peterborough. I think they should have gone with the same approach today, like what they did today in both games. They did it only in one half in the first game, and I thought that's what earned them. Because the more you go at Oxford, it looked like they would have opened up. All right, but it's a decent game. It drew 1-1, and we have Greg Lee is going to the championship now. All right. So what you guys made of the game, let me know. Educate me on what you saw in the game. All right. Um, Jason Ferran says, man them drink Gatorade. Bayern lost once we equalized. Then they subbed Kane and Sane. Okay, so that's what Jason Ferran saw. Nothing else what anyone else talking about he saw. But it's okay. We have drunk Gatorade. It's okay. Marlon Nelson, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect, big boss. Vinny against Kimmich. I couldn't stop laughing. All right. Clark Harris had a header blocked off the line. Yeah, I revives. I'm telling them that they were Peterborough was the better team, and I am the kind of disappointed that they never won the game because they were the clear better team. In this one, they were the clear better team. I wouldn't say they were the clear better team in the first game because it was done on strategy. All right, so that's my problem there. But based on what you guys saw, how impressed you were with Madasil, um, Clark Harris. So both of the Clarks. All right, Mason Clark and Clark Harris. How impressed you were with those guys, and who you would have tried to get in this window to add to the Reggae Boyz team? Go ahead, Pastor.
Congratulations to Greg Lee. We always said that he was a better player than League One. So him going up to the championship,
Mm-hmm.
all the best to the man.
All
Augurs
right.
well for the Jamaica national team as he goes into to more strenuous competition, he will have to up his game too. So good for him. And to show that the coach actually trusts that he would do the job and put him on to close out the game. So kudos to him for the performance for the minutes that he played. JD, I did say on more than one occasion the Jamaica senior team pool is very shallow in most positions, very shallow. And the quality that we have in the present pool is very low. And I'm saying is very low because I'm speaking comparatively to the players that we could possibly get. The quality would
No,
significantly be.
we know. Sorry, I made a mistake. I will correct it after Pastor just finishing. I have asked Pastor a question. I expected him to answer, but Pastor will just do Pastor's thing. So let him finish, let him land, and then I will correct it. Go ahead, Pastor.
I've said that to say that the three players who can possibly play for Jamaica, if we get those three players, it adds to and improve the quality the coach has to choose from. And not to put down any player, but all three of these players are ahead of some players that are referenced in a 55 or 60 man squad, or they have places in the 50 or in the 60 man squad. Presently, these three players are of a higher ilk than those players that are presently there. If we're serious about improving Jamaican football, we need to get the available players and then give the coach the headache, the decision to pick his team from that pool.
All right,
So I would
all
take
right,
all three of them.
all right. Thanks. Let me just go through it. So correction. Yes, I had it wrote down here. Bolton advanced. Bolton advanced. Oh, we talked about my boy them yesterday. Our two other Jamaican, Andy Coulson and John Russell. All right. So Bolton advanced take on Oxford. So that will determine who advance. All right. I think it's going to be a good game, but maybe I think Bolton will get the better of them because it showcased that if you keep the tempo high, it looks like Oxford struggles. So I am going to side with Bolton right there. But as what they said, I need to relinquish my title, my prediction title. So maybe it will be Oxford going through. So people in the chat, let me know who you think will be going through right here. Machine Man 19 said Oxford have to beat Bolton. Yeah, man. Yes, I made a mistake right here. All right. Peterborough deserve to go down as them carry feelings for Clark Harris, who is their best striker just because he want to move. Well, the other strikers then prove throughout the year that they are good enough. All right. Next year, I think they are going to be very good, even without Johnson Clark Harris, because if the two strikers them stay without Johnson Clark Harris, I think they are going to start off very good and they are going to continue proving themselves a solid force. Drop Drummond says, "Good things always happening. Blessings, Imaxit, and my favorite part, priest." All right. Urgent Singh says Mason Clark look a good prospect as a cover for Damar Gray. Is Tyler is yeah. I'm impressed with him. I'm impressed with him. Um, is that a compliment? Can't start in League One? No, he never started in none of these games, but he has started a lot of games. He has started a lot of games, man. If Greg Lee gets injured, we have no left back. Amari Bell still recovering, so let's see how that goes. Dexter would play left back or Lati. Yes, that can happen. Bolton are definitely a better side than Oxford. Yeah, but sometimes teams, sometimes you can have a better team, but that team is just a kryptonite because they might have a tall centre back that because your skill is to lob it over the top, they kind of nullify that specific part. but you're still good. You have still good players, but because you rely on that so much, it kind of caught you out. You have things like that happen in games, so you never may know. So if we go into a more deeper dive, we might find things that Oxford could be good at and could exploit them, which will be in their analyzing spreadsheet and stuff. All right, Bolton. All right. Bolton are definitely a bit aside. You're gonna side with them. Get Tyreek Mitchell. No. Singh says, Father Bling in the building says, bless up, bless up, bless up to you as well. Shakpo, big of yourself. Our former reggae boy, Sean Francis, no director of Louisville FC. That is nice. Then we have Big Bad S Technique in the building with Travis. Massive, massive respect. All right. Let me move on from there now. Just pick your best player. Out of the three that you would have took for the Jamaica team, and also who will win the game out of Bolton or Oxford. Those are the things. And if you're rewatching the video, please give me a take on it. All right, we have 150 in the house. Please do find the like button and click the like button and get us closer to 100 so we can get the show keep on rocking. Love the fact that all of you guys turn up early. Thanks for the continuous support. Yesterday, YouTube sent me a statement saying that people reported my channel. So and so I had to write back to them and show them that we're not doing anything wrong over here. So those things happen from time to time, but I'm just telling you. So if you see anything, if my channel get hacked or anything, look out for those things. But I don't think it can reach me anymore, at least at the same rate as before. All right, yes, but maybe the Gremlins them out to get us, but we are still trying to keep contact with YouTube and everything to make sure. All right, yes, but we are up and running because the black based off reports already lifted because a lot of you guys checking already almost 1,500 in 30 minutes. So you guys are back. All right. Yesterday, if you never got any notification, it's because it was like blocked. All right. Yes. So we work on it with YouTube and we make sure we are gonna be keeping them updated. That we are doing everything right. Yeah. And if you let me not continue right there. Let me just move on. Let we have some other good games coming up. Should we do the Liam Bailey or should we do Mr. Omari Hutchinson?
Do the Leon Bailey first.
Do the Liam Bailey first or Hutchinson first? Which one? Which one? Because that's two good story. I don't
I
think
would say do
Aston
the
Villa.
Leon Bailey
Aston,
first.
I don't think Aston Villa. I don't think Aston Villa story is so happy. So I wonder. I need to wait until the back because the pillar man never go war. Because them say Aston Villa big side. Sing what happened to Aston Villa? What happened? Sing. You need to turn up. Sing report. Sing report.
Well,
What happened to Aston Villa?
the
Jesus
the
God.
chat seemingly say
In
Hutchinson
England.
first.
All right. Everyone says Hutchinson. All right. So
Yeah,
at least
the
7
chat say
stories
Hutchinson
came
first.
out yesterday about Omari Hutchinson. Omari Hutchinson seems to. Who last week you tell me say Omari Hutchinson are famous? Omari Hutchinson seems to be the most famous player in a championship. So I'm going even one extra. So 7 stories on Omari Hutchinson. Chelsea summoned Omari Hutchinson. Ipswich was trying to have a meeting with him next week. Chelsea said, no. He's coming back here now. So one. So let me read it. Let me read it, people. Let me read it. Let me give it to you. All right. Omari Hutchinson is back at Chelsea after Ipswich promotion. But what happens next? All right. Chelsea have not wasted much time in summoning Omari Hutchinson back to Cobham to watch him first hand in training and conduct an important conversation or face to face because he stated that he wanted to stay with Ipswich. But they want to make sure them and him have a first hand conversation. He then play out them games here to prove to them what's up. So he's gonna either stay in that team or he's going back to Ipswich. It has been an exciting few days for the 20-year-old forward. On Saturday, Hutchinson put in yet another man of the match display for lone club Ipswich Town to help them beat Huddersfield Town 2-0. The result sparked wild celebration as Ipswich won automatic promotion back to the Premier League, ending a 22-year spell. All right, yes. And they continue here. On Monday, Hutchinson joined the Ipswich squad and coaching staff for a celebration bus parade around the town. In the evening, he attended an end of season dinner where he collected the club's Young Player of the Year trophy after a return of 11 goals and 6 assists from 50 appearances during his season long loan. The award was thoroughly deserved. All right, so let me continue. So what's next? Well, his work for the campaign is not over. Chelsea have asked him to report back to the building next week, so an extended break is on hold for Hutchinson. All right. So it's an old. A return to his parent club will provide an opportunity to ask some important questions and gauge what he should do with the next phase of his career. Importantly, among the important personnel on site, head coach Pochettino will run the rule over him in training and speak to him about the future. There's no rush for any concrete decisions to be made. All right. So let me stop right there. So we chop it up. So pretty much Omar Hutchinson said that he would have loved to do one more year with Ipswich. Right. Chelsea said no. They're going to bring him in now because he can help them now and they can assess him to see what the future holds for him. But it has to be a decision made to get made make together because that was what happened the last time of him saying that he wants to leave. So it was a decision that had to they're going to try and make something together. So based on what the chat says, what would you do? What would you do if you're in Omar Hutchinson's shoes and you think that this is a bad sign for Jamaica? Let me know. Like for him to play for Jamaica, no, because it seems like them not in a rush to make any decision will draw out his time again because that means they are not sure of what they want to do with him. You get me? So, Pastor, what say you? Was it fully deserved? You think it was a right move? We're gonna come to the chat after.
Congratulations, congratulations, Omari Hutchinson. Back to yourself. Go to lower league. Do the work required, and you are now being afforded the highlight you deserve. Congrats to you, sir. It is a bad thing for Jamaica, and it is a bad thing, JD, for Hutchinson's image in that the toxic, negative xenophobes, and I'm choosing my words carefully but deliberately, are going to now say he turns down a call again despite this very obvious uncertain situation with his club future that he is immediately needed to take care of. June 6th is less than a month away. And this comes up now, which is very good for him. But because of the Jamaican fan base and the dwarfed mentality that is present in the Jamaican football fan base, that negatively criticize persons like Hutchinson for making decisions in their future's best interest, it is bad. I believe Chelsea made a smart move. The loan season is done once the league is finished that he's playing in. It's done.
Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
So they have the right to bring him back. If he submits to what, which I believe he will, and they decide that he is what they need to solidify them, JD, what that does, it throws a spanner in it switch wheel, which I believe would be better for him to stay at. If Switch wants to speak to him to give him a contract, he is now the one holding the handle in terms of the negotiation
Yeah,
to get
because
best things at
the
Ipswich.
coach, and I have an next article here. The coach for Ipswich, it was his birthday coming up, and they asked him what he wants for his birthday, like what he would have want. I says Hutchinson. That is mad, man. Yeah, let me post it in the chat. Let me post it in the chat. That is
Ooh.
mad. So that is how much they rate him. So boy, oh boy, I
Hold
really
on,
pick
no.
another one.
JD, me not
Let me
finish
read
this
it here.
statement yet. But yeah, go ahead.
Let me read it here, Pastor. Ipswich manager Kieran McKenna is celebrating his birthday next week. He was asked at Ipswich end of season award show what he would want Mark Aston, the owner, to buy for him as a present. His response was Omari. See it here? His response was, I'm gonna post it in the chat. So I think people we have to be careful how we treat these youths, man. Cause some of these youths are some real stars, and we end up not realizing because our
JD,
mindset.
why? You
All right,
know,
so
sir.
before we get into it, Pastor, because we can't make this show drawn
Mhm.
out we alone, let
Yeah,
me take some comments. All right,
yeah,
Jane
man.
Weda said he has to return, determine his role, and see if he fits Posh plan for next season. No, it doesn't have to be that way. Big Boss. No, them could have come to the understanding that they want him sold. Drain with them. But Patch requested to come back, him to come back so them can assess him. And remember the league is done. So he's still eligible to play in the Premier League. So don't be surprised if you actually see him on the bench in the Premier League and him start play instant, which is madness. Because I thought people said that he could make Chelsea team, which is madness. So I am impressed. I am impressed. But all I'm why I've read this out, people, is just to give you the facts. So if you see the youth still kinda no 100% what am I doing them stuff there, realize that the problem him have is still not done because how much weeks left in the Premier League? Let me see how much weeks left in the Premier League. Because one second, let me see the Premier League. How much weeks left? Because I think it should be two more weeks. One second, let me see. All right. So the last week of the Premier League is one second. The last week of the Premier League should be the 19th. So he still have 2 more weeks
Wow.
there at least before some decision make. So we are going to work on that, guys. So we're going to follow this story because I am going to make sure I follow this to the end because I don't want those stories coming out on this kid. Because this kid, if he comes and play, this kid have the ability to be the best player to ever play for Jamaica. And I'm not asking you. All right. So let we just understand the youth situation and just
Let me
try
hold on
put
till
out
you're
as much
finished with the chat.
positive news. Yeah.
Let me hold on till you're finished with the chat.
All right. So let me continue here. JD, you think Omari can take Madueke? No, Madueke playing very good. Sing. I don't think Omari
Um,
can take his game. What I would be surprised. This might sound mad, Oh, what Madueke doing, guys? I'm more impressed with Madueke. But I could see Omari Hutchinson either play over the left hand side because he can, or substitute for Cole Palmer in the cam position because he can play all of them. So that's why I think this loan was a over the top success because he started to play more position more frequently and he did great in the cam role, which it takes the stress off his body, which I like, and it's just a decision making and stuff, and his close control dribbling come in play there. So with that said, I think he can be a good backup for the next 2 games because he can substitute. He can start over the left hand side, and he can substitute for Madueke or Palmer. That is good enough. That is good enough. And I think he could take the space of Washington. Just take Washington off the team and put in Hutchinson. I think that's what they're gonna do because Hutchinson is a bigger baller than Washington, so he will just come in for Washington. Remember, he was the one decided to leave Chelsea, so maybe he would have already been on the bench a long time. He might would have broke out this season as well in Chelsea as well. All right, so let me see. Nigel said, in any event, a number of players may be unavailable for the World Cup qualifiers at as those games come too soon at the end of the season. Players will have contract to sort out and need rest for Copa. That is true. The first game coming up for June 6th, you could see people not turn up because they either have some injuries or them have contract talk. That is wonderful. And that's what I want. I want people to start understand these people and stop jump to the over the top sensationalism. Try to understand them. They will not bench Cole. They will not bench Cole. What? Um, I said he can substitute for Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer can run out of steam depending on the match. Yeah, so I'm saying he can be a replacement. I've never said the man will take your game. JD is going to train with the team. It, his contract hasn't expired. Washington is a striker. He wing forward as well. Omari can try to prove himself as a left winger or cam. Yes. Good morning, Mr. United. How are you doing? Cole has a free role. Um, can him Hutchinson on the field? It's possible, but I don't think Hutchinson is better than the other guys. Them Madueke is very good, people. I think Madueke might be the best player out of all of them, with the highest upside, even over Cole Palmer. I think people just start to see when I was telling you about him in the Arsenal game. You guys out here say, "Oh, him just run up and down." No, Madueke might be the breakout star for next year for Chelsea. He is. I think he can be a more, not say better than Cole Palmer because you need a Cole Palmer to show him up. But I can tell you, he can be that sparkling type of player like the Salah and those type of player, unstoppable type of player because his pace and power is very, very good. Madueke, yeah, I don't think he's leaving Chelsea next season. I think he might just have right of Raheem Sterling's career, or Raheem Sterling might have to play over the left side only. All right, yeah, because I think I am picking Madueke over Raheem Sterling at this point. So go ahead, Pastor.
JD, I don't know how the Pillow Gang reacts to this because Chelsea, the situation they're in, is
But
calling the player.
Marlon said there his contract has not expired as yet, so he can't play as yet. But they can cancel his contract. So let we see them talk to him and then decide, and then just pay off the rest of extra dollars, and he can play. So let's see. Continue, Pastor.
Yeah, how they react to this. Chelsea's in the situation they're in, and they have called the man who said, "I am leaving," to show that I am better than I am being treated.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason they have called him is because they are satisfied that he has shown that to the point where they believe he can aid them.
No, it's just continue. It's just but
Yeah, he
sing
can
comedy.
aid
Something
them.
is wrong with singing, man.
He can aid them in improving their position or their stocks, especially for next season. So I am going to say, Travis can Travis
Chevis,
Travis,
Chevis, you look
you
you love
cannot
war,
bad me up.
Pastor. Pastor, you can stop
Travis,
coming on the
you
program and cause
cannot
problem.
bad me up.
Yeah, you can stop coming on the program
Travis,
and cause problem, you know.
I
Okay.
am the pastor that funeralize and bury all bad man. You cannot bad me up, Travis. So listen to what I am saying,
Conrad,
and
big
I
up
am not
yourself.
going to make no ambiguous statement. I am speaking with my chest puffed up and my shoulders firmed up. You can't bad me up, Travis. No. Omari Hutchinson's call to Chelsea is ensuring that Whisper does not get promoted to the first team. There is
Why
no
would you say
need.
that, Pastor? Why would you say that? Because
This is why I will say it. If Whisper displayed what the the coach of the senior Chelsea team required, it would have been Whisper is already there.
okay, but as what Marlon said, all right, so if they can, if they pay, all right, so for instance, contract doesn't expire, which I think it should, or they can force it. So if they force it, they see him in training and say, okay, this man can ready now. We cancel the rest of the 5 days them or 6 days them, and just let him play. That would have over the top show that they desperately need him. I would only believe that if they do pay the rest of the money or cancel the contract now and give him the next 2 games. So if he makes the team, if he makes the team, that means they cancel the contract. And if he makes the team, then I will fully agree with you. That I will fully agree with you. But until then, I will be reserved.
The statement that you read
Hmm.
said this. Ipswich has a planned meeting for Hutchinson next week, but Chelsea said no, come home
Yeah, so we
now.
evaluate you because, but I think
So
that
they
that's
are prepared.
Pastor.
No, no, no.
Pa-
So,
yeah, go ahead.
so Chelsea is prepared if they see what he suggested by his performances in the league to do whatever it takes to have him now. Once he
I,
comes
I,
in
I kind of
training,
believe that too as well, you know, Pastor. I kind of believe that as
once
well.
he comes in training, and that's why they were so adamant with that statement. So no, we want to have first crack. We have the right to first crack. Don't go in and no negotiating dealings with Ipswich yet. If you have, then Chelsea is already prepared to do what is required.
Well,
Once they see what they want when he turns up for training.
Well, well,
Full
well, well,
stop.
the fan base would want him to play because Twitter is also trending in the Chelsea category and Twitter as well. All right, so big up yourself. One love and pastor says bless up pastor. Ishmael says Whisper will be loaned out at the end of the season. All right. Lee says I disagree, Pastor. I could only agree with Pastor if they do take off the extra days them and say this man ready now based on what we see from the training. That's how we can take it to say, okay, they have not seen the same thing as the nobody else in there. Because remember, only way these U21 players get any chance of coming up is because of injuries. So if this man comes straight in and people coming back from injuries and they put him in, that tells you how far he is over the U21s them. You get me? So I am waiting to see before Pastor. I'm not disagreeing
And
with him.
I said
I
it
am just saying I
without
am going to
waiting.
wait because it's coming soon.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
So say big up
Good.
yourself. Ty, big up yourself. Guys, come on, 200 people in the chat. Let me get at least 100 on the board. How to find the likes in this stream? Go up at the top of the screen. You're going to see a triple dot. Find the triple dot and then click like, share, and everything. All right? Hello, bossy. You, you're calling the show or something? Eh? All right. Yeah, me never really have my calling still, but your call
Oh,
already.
you have no connection, but me that say, me agree with Pastor. So tell Pastor me agree with Pastor JD.
Yeah, man. Everybody are
Them
hearing
not,
him. Me put
them
him on
done
speaker.
evaluate him already.
Okay.
Oh, you dey on speaker?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, man. Pastor, me agree with the Pastor. Me a Chelsea man, a Chelsea on my side. Right now, them done evaluate Hutchinson already. Right now, Chelsea want to mind to keep him because couple ball are go left in the JD.
yeah, me hear about that,
Couple
but
ball are go left.
yeah.
And if we don't make no Europe spots, it's even worse. Say couple ball have to go left. Because remember say if we don't get no Euro, play free rule I go drop on we again. Like last season, we'd have to leg up much
But
big
you're
game
in a
like
good
Bruce
spot.
Six.
You're in a good spot to get Europe, because it's only
Let's see it. Yeah, let's see it.
Newcastle alone you have to fight because Manchester United are good. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but Newcastle they on
Oh,
farm.
sorry.
Newcastle they on farm, so that's why me I say if we get the car, them they on farm too. They might hit the farm the right time just like we. So that's why me I say if we get it. So if we don't get it in a JD, you know the fair play rule will come down again.
Yes, that is a fact.
So
That's a fact.
certain ball have to go left. And why we forgive our gem? Them literally say Hutchinson is like the next Hazard. Me not believe the Chelsea are going to and give them next Hazard. No sir, no sir, no sir, JD. Right now, me feel say if Hutchinson are the boss right now to Chelsea. If Hutchinson go there and demand it, because Chelsea need it. Worse if we don't make Europe. Hutchinson are gonna have enough chat to get Chelsea. Worse if we don't make Europe. Because we don't have nobody in the under 21 like him. Hutchinson we are leave not even close to him yet. So me not see. But we see still as I say. But me have to agree with Pastor. That me call him to quit say. Me agree with Pastor say. Hutchinson. So this is the reason why Chelsea call him, because Chelsea we need the help and them see how him perform, and that's why the coach see it. The coach see it, and the coach feel bad in himself and say, wow, this the youth that say. But that me that say JD and big up the track and big up on himself, isn't it? Yeah, man.
Respect, yeah.
Yeah, man. I feel good with Pastor,
yeah. So that was Martin calling in. Just to give a quick take. Him look on a different side. He's saying that remember Chelsea have problems, which you all know that as well. And if the end of the season comes and they don't achieve anything in Europe, that means you can't tell people that you're going to get a certain amount of money. You understand me? So that will kind of shrink what they can spend over in the upcoming season. So that will force them to give up players. All right. So with Hutchinson them and less money, they would more, and they can offer similar to others. They will more keep them. All right. Madueke is heading to Villa. Seeing you know anything about that? Big up yourself, RDN TV. Thanks for passing here. Lee says Pastor predicting the future. Float management. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Omari is a real wonder kid. Enough chat. Calm down. All right. Triple E said JD. Do you like this situation for Hutchinson? I see it as a win-win situation because the highest bidder will get the player. I think it's going to be a tricky situation. It's going to be a tricky situation for him. Let me see if he's going to run to take the Chelsea. Based on me still, I know people would say I'm fooling, but I would go back to Ipswich,
I think going to Ipswich is best for him. Go when they want you. You are a great big part of them going up. You will have leverage at Ipswich, and then when you beat Chelsea this season,
no,
they
Pastor.
will buy you.
Pastor. That can't happen.
Uh,
Pastor, when they loan players, they make sure to put in a contract that you can't play against them.
no, I'm
Especially
not
when they know
talking
you have
loan.
talent.
I'm not talking loan. I'm talking when Ipswich, if he goes to Ipswich on a full contract, no.
No, man, they will only loan him up. But Pastor, the man can be a $50-60 million player in a 1 year, You think they're going to give him for 25 million for what reason? They could have gotten 10-15 million 2 years for him. I must some of them sitting at the player, for them to not want to
Well,
give him away so easily.
well,
So, guys, what say you? What do you think is best decision? To go back to Ipswich or stay and fight in Chelsea's team for a second spot to maybe break through on the left-hand side for a first team spot?
no. Definitely, I'd encourage him to go to Ipswich. I would encourage him to go to Ipswich. Tell Ipswich to come up with 35 to 40 million and buy him for now, rather than have Chelsea hold him and wait for him when he turn $50 million at the end of next season. So Ipswich just invest some money, 35 million, buy him up front, and then when he beat Chelsea, Chelsea have to buy him back for $75 million. 2 years down the road.
Chelsea not in that position to buy back any player. They're losing money. All right. So Travis says, JD, I won a little cash on the correct score, 2-1 Madrid. That means you're the referee, my friend. Travis, you're the referee, my friend. People are going to say my bad man Madrid. So let me leave it alone. Congratulations to Madrid. All right. Drop Drummond said, I believe Hutchinson should go back to Chelsea. Going back to Ipswich in this new league is a big gamble because they may struggle. But me business about struggle. Once me up on the field and I do my thing and I get my numbers and I play good. Remember, you have several players go out on loan and stay there, and believe me, it boosts them even further. All right. I said Chelsea have sold better talents than Omari, but not visible like this. I vibes because when they sold De Bruyne made sure to tell Mourinho said if you can't play me, I want to leave, So De Bruyne never not talking with them. If you can't play me, if I want to play now because I'm better than everybody. So De Bruyne had a different level ego. So and it was last year. Mourinho spoke on it, like he explained why De Bruyne left. So when we were thinking that they just never evaluate the talent good enough, it's De Bruyne came in and tell him, say, brother, I'm better than everybody, So if and you play me, I'm a proof so I'm better than everybody, and you not give me enough game, so I'm not gonna stay. So it was De Bruyne requested to leave Chelsea. All right. So those talents requested to leave Chelsea. All right. Agree, JD. That would be a good thing. Yeah, man, go back on a loan there. Go back on a loan there. A loan back to Ipswich would be the best thing. His value is lower past that. He only have to leave. No, but Marlon, what I'm saying, I think what they would do is to sign back a next contract with him. That's what will happen. They're going to extend his contract and then make him decide what he want to do. If he want to stay here or he want to go back to Ipswich. That's what I think. Because they don't want him to lose so much money. And once he 3 years go back on his contract, he's going to be 20 million. He's going to just jump to 20 million because that's how they evaluate you, Pastor, based off the contract that you have. Yeah, so I think his natural thing it would be around 14, 15 million. No, with a 4-year deal or a 3-year deal. So if it goes back up next year, can jump to 28 million. City fan bad mind Madrid. Oh my God. JD Chelsea have to make a decision soon because his contract expire soon. Also, they won't just loan him out. But also, yeah, but I had said that. I think his contract have to extend. Bless up property for sale. Thanks for being here. Float management said, JD, ref or no ref, Madrid was not losing that semi. All right. Well, I have something to cuss about. So once I have that to cuss about, you can talk all you want. All right. Real big side Madrid. All right. If he remains at Chelsea, he won't receive as much playing time as he currently does at Ipswich. But maybe Chelsea will be a better team next year, which not maybe Chelsea will be a better team because Chelsea is significantly better than what we saw early on to now. So they will be a better team next year, and I can tell you, I know that Chelsea is better than Aston Villa. I know that Chelsea is better than Aston Villa. All right, and Aston Villa in the Champions League position and look like they're going to get it. So I can tell you, I still believe next season Chelsea will be better than Aston Villa. I'm betting on that damn thing. Just watch. Once they keep the coach the same for next year, Chelsea be better than Aston Villa next year. I bet me, people. Bet me on that one. Yes. So I think even with less game time, maybe once he gets enough game time, his profile can still rise. Chelsea will be scrapped. No, man. I think most of those solid players, they are going to keep. They are going to keep them. Chelsea FC won't send him back to the same club because you can screenshot that I said so. Okay, nobody screenshot anything drain with it. You alone do them stuff there. We don't have time for them foolish stuff. Because yeah, act like you work for Chelsea. This man, he always acts like it just is. All right, anyways, no. So that is Omari Hutchinson, people. Nice news we are hearing from Omari Hutchinson. I don't know. Let me touch the Jamaican part now before we go to Leon Bailey and Aston Villa. All right, because that's the next one. Yeah, my auntie will say that I'm bad minding Aston Villa. All right, yes. So, but before we go to my auntie cussing me and the rest of the chat, because Aston Villa is undied right now, people. All right, so Hutchinson. So you think that if it's just training, he's going to do with Chelsea because his contract from Ipswich is not has not expired as yet, and they don't see the need to pay it off because maybe they have the extra pieces for now. You think that he should you think that he should take the call up then because if I'm just training alone and you know about that, you think that he should be able to take the call up. What say you? Are you still put him on that clock to say that he's going through things?
I don't believe that this situation is as settled as we want to think it is. He's still young. He's still in an uncertain situation because this is a dogfight now, as to not just who wants him, but where he will be more comfortable and excel fastest. For Ipswich to stay up next season, they would need to rely heavily on him. So that means he will be afforded the
Pastor,
game
they have other
time.
players here. They have other
I
players
know,
here.
I
So
know, and I believe,
Broadhead, Ed Small.
and I believe they will bring in additional pieces too.
Of course, they should. They will.
Yes,
They
yes.
must. They must. Yeah.
So I am saying he will be afforded the playing time he desires to showcase his abilities at Ipswich with more certainty than at Chelsea. However, his contract is with Chelsea. They own him. So these are negotiations are not always smooth, JD. And when you have to weigh certain things, if he is called up and he asks for patience, I would not hold it against him, viewing the situation he's in, because this is the pretty much the same thing, if not at a greater propensity than before that he had asked for the allowance before. So I wouldn't
All right.
hold it against him. And that is why
So
I said before it will affect Jamaica.
okay. All right. So what I'm going to say then, for people, let me know if he doesn't turn up for this window and the coach said yes, him call him, but because him have some other things, him have some personal issues and stuff. Or would you feel? Would you jump the gun and say he doesn't want to play for us? For me, what I would do, I would research. I would have to research the conversation more, and I would have to look at the other guys them that don't turn up. Like if any one of the other Premier League guys them not turn up for the first window, we have videos to hear that Liam Bailey said he's not going to go a certain place because he's busy. So if Liam Bailey don't turn up and Hutchinson don't turn up, I am going to use the same situation. So you can't. You understand me? If him say one more time for do him I do, I think I'm not going to judge him as yet. But for the Copa one, which I think he would get enough rest. So if I for the World Cup one, I have no problem if players any player turn on for the World Cup one because them season so long and them can't turn up for the first window. I have no problem. But if him turn up for the Copa, I am okay for that. And the Copa one, I would say you must get the business sorted out before the Copa. Yes. So any player turned on the first one, which is the sixth, I can understand because maybe it was 2 weeks and them have a long season and they will want a little rest. So I can understand that for that one. But for the Copa, I wouldn't forgive that one. Let me know if that's fair. Because I think that is more fair.
It is fair the way you say it. However, I don't think it's two different windows. It's two different competitions. So you're
It
able
is
to
two different
subject two
windows.
different teams.
The
No,
Copa the 20th done. The 20th of June, right?
yeah, but you don't have two windows in 1 month. It's the same
No, man,
window.
the Copa, the first window, the sixth. It is the same. No, it's two different windows. Yeah, man, it's two different windows. But because no games playing, so you have two games in the first window, and then you have a week in between, and then the next week is the Copa. So you have at least 2 weeks extra to rest.
No, but
You have two
that's what
weeks
I'm
extra,
saying,
but you
JD.
have to turn up for the Copa.
It is the same window, but two different competitions. So because you're
Pastor, it's not the
submitting
same
teams,
window. It is two different window, Pastor. One
it's not
window.
the same window.
Yes, one window. One. Let me give you the FIFA windows
Ah,
then. Let me get the FIFA windows then, because I me think I two, but maybe me not think you're right. Me not think you're right. I think Copa window is different. FIFA
okay.
windows. Me not think me not me could be wrong
I
as
think this
well.
is a window that gives the coach the team for an extended period.
I'm looking for the windows now. The men's window. 2024. Let me get 2024. So this is
Well,
2023 Copa June. Yeah, man, two different windows, man.
are two different.
June
Well,
15 to
all right.
30 is a different window.
Okay.
Copa yes. So June Copa window is different from the international window. So the first international window is from the 3rd of June to 11th, and then the second window for Copa is from the 20th of June to the 14th of July. So a two different window, two different
All
window.
right. But JD, thanks for that. The 19th, though, when the Premiership closes,
Yes.
is is right where they need to submit to the club the 2 week with the 14 days for June 3rd. It's
Okay.
ex-
Okay.
it's right there. That's the date when they need to be submitting. So for the first window, he might not be settled in terms of negotiations,
Yes.
but for Copa, so the coach may need to basically know how him talk to him then and
Yeah, man.
say,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
yeah, that might come down, that might come down to the difference, to the difference in him taking up the call up or not. So we might not have him for World Cup qualifiers, but have him for Copa.
Yeah, yeah. At least at the first windows of World Cup qualifiers. Because if he makes Copa and don't make the World Cup qualifiers, it doesn't make no difference. He still gonna be a Jamaican player, a full-fledged Jamaican player. So that just shows you maybe he's trying to figure ways how his body can work. Because obviously you're going into the differences. We are
Hmm.
getting young players that are elite players, but they're trying to get into their career. So it's a little bit different. All right. So
Yeah.
there are people giving them guidance. Remember, they are professional players from their 16 years old. Real level, high level professional players, like highly rated and touted to be big time players. So that's what we're seeing. That's why I've asked the question that way. All right. So I understand people saying
Yeah.
that. I would understand if he turns down Jamaica at this time. For turn okay, all right. All right. So people said that they would understand the first one, but they would want him to turn up for the Copa date because that would have given him enough time to work out a deal with Chelsea, decides where he's going to go and everything. And you don't have
Hmm.
any training starts as yet because majority of the trainings for Premier League starts in July, end July as well for August. Or middle July for August. All right, so you'd have enough time to go to the club where you're going to sign, or if it's at Chelsea, already get the assignments for next year and everything, and then you can take up something else, just to come and just seal this deal and just become a part of the Jamaican team. And whenever you want to play again in your life, I am okay. So even if you play one time, now and play next year, I don't business. All right. I just wanted to play and get this thing over with. All right. Me nah shut the door. No, man, I am not shutting. No, pagan. I'm just looking at it to say what would be understandable. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I am the Omari Hutchinson supporter. All right, so you know I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying what the fans them can tolerate because the it's state people. All right. So, anyways, now, all right. Let me see, people.
And
Come on, man. We have
and
not hit
and the
100 likes as
JD,
yet.
before you
Pastor. Pastor, I'm
before
gonna
you
go into
jump.
my big likes. So you want to stop me, Pastor?
Oh, no, 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 no,
I'm going to go
no.
in my big like segment. So
I
people,
don't damage the
don't do
big
that.
like.
All right, people, get me to 100 likes. We have 200 people here. We're going to we're going to go
Less
over to
than
Leon Daly and
50%.
in young team. So get me. We need 100 likes. So come on, we need 22 likes out of 200 people. That is not good. How to find the likes? If you're on cell phones, click the top of your screen. You're going to see some good dots. Just follow the dots them and you will be okay. So do that for us and get us up to 100. All right. The same fan who were saying country over club are now saying club over country. Amazing. That is a lie, a thing. We are trying to be rational in our reasoning. And that's all thing. We are looking at the situation, what the guy is going through, and say, okay, this and that, how long it's gonna take to get over that thing. But sing, your baller, same of him after the what's the new dance in Jamaica? Whatever the new dance in Jamaica is, whatever the new dance in Jamaica is, that's the dance that they are saying that their boy going to be doing, and he said that publicly. Him not missing him dancing nowhere. So people tell me the new dance. Travis, give me the new dance. All right, because we need a new dance in Jamaica, because that's what Leon Bailey says he's going to be doing. All right, so I'm wondering how long that new dance will take to do. All right, so if I don't see him in the World Cup qualifiers and I don't see him in Copa, make sure you have the same thing, sing. All right. Barely deserve a rest. He played 1,000 more minutes than Omari Hutchinson. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Pastor, all you need with a fan like sing, man.
Um,
The bias. The biasness
I have
from
some
sing is
church members like
unreal.
him. I used to have some church members like him. But the truth is, you do not get through to these persons. You know how to manage them by making sure that they do not negatively impact your programs because you know who they are and how they are.
Nitro
I
said
have
Trippy
I
need the rest for real. So Omari don't need the rest as well. Jesus God. The man of ball say him tired from midway the season. And no, if him say him tired, at the end, you guys are going to avoid that I reported that the man say him tired, for Theme Club, it's hard for him to manage two things. And so a holy Trippy need the rest. Oh my God, you guys are so biased. Oh my God, I can't
but
believe this.
JD, here is where I go. Here's where I go further with the situation. Here is where I go further with the situation. With Omar. If his situation is not finalized prior to the request for him to play for Jamaica for Copa, I still afford him the latitude to deal with that because that is his future. So I would give Hutchinson up to September, keeping in mind he has this situation to deal with to be in the
Okay.
national colors.
All right. So Nigel said Omari need to start out his contract and Trippy need rest. So him look like him not care if two of them not come. Oh, I want as much people to be here, the best team. I just always wanted to be over the top with talent. So I know that if
Yes.
we find any little trouble, we can beat a team. All right.
So I would so
But
I
Mr.
would so
Mr.
I would speak to.
Mr. Revolution, the headmaster of the Pillar Gang, said if Bailey turned down Copa and World Cup, we shouldn't ever call him back. Wow! Pillow Gang headmaster, senior man in the Pillow Gang. Jesus, no, I don't know. They have to revoke him license from the Pillow Gang. And pastor, how is that possible? That means him actually finally find something where he love more than the Pillow Gang, which is Jamaica. Okay, all right. The man said if
He
Bailey not
has
come
been
again 2 years, never
revolutionized.
never call him back. Wow. Wow. I have to revolution. No, at the first time you ever see a beef here. So me have to call it out and give credit you. Damn. Ooh. Yes, talent and depth. Yeah, I want everybody we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, man. Someone screenshot that of the Pillow Gang Master Revolution. I can't believe what I'm saying. The man said if Bailey Bailey come, so you see, and that's where Bailey lose some of him fans, them, because if Bailey never said that publicly, them could have spin them way out of it, I just shoot Revolution hear the man and say, yo, I'm telling you now, turn on my party for no way, you know. So Revolution lose it and I say, oh, look at me to fight the wrong buckle star. Damn. All right. I got you. Yeah, man. Me respect Revolution for that, man. Damn. Singh says JD Villa slapping up Olympiacos tonight. Mark my words, 4-0 minimum. Jesus God. He never watched the next game. But we're gonna get into the next game because I don't know what Singh talking about. All right, we need all our top players. Big up yourself, Lee. Boston said him not get Pastapedic. The Pastapedic that was promised. Okay, you said it. Revolution got act. Oh my God, Rich Star said Jamaica first. Okay, so that means it's because I never asked that question before. Because a lot of people when me think say of Liam Bailey fan, I say, oh, if not come, but nobody ever caught damn. Jay Shai said if Bailey don't show up for the World Cup and Copa, he should be called back. I said that also. I can't allow him to deprive me of what I want to see. Okay, Jay Shai, why this is maybe I thought you guys were more biased. I can't believe what I'm hearing. So what happened? Why just give up on the big boss Bailey? So the man have a good season. Made the man tired, him have something strap up on him leg, Cause me that afford him, say if him can use the excuse, say him tired. But if him say him tired and then see him at the dance, them I do the new dance, that's how we make have a problem because me see him have something over him leg, people. I saw him with something over him leg, so I know him 100%. And I see him actually couldn't get up back to try for a dangerous play in the last game. So I know that he's not 100%. So if him tell me, say, I recover, I would have believed him. But you see, if me see him a drift and all them foolishness then, no, me ever call him out, all right?
JD, if he is going to use the statement recover, that must be preceded by the doctor's letter. Same like how Michael Antonio did produce it.
Yes.
No, I'm not going there.
Yes. Dr.
I am
Gigi,
not going there.
him have to produce him letter. And me go actually make sure me check up to get that
If
letter
it is not,
to make
I am
sure
not
it is
taking
presented.
no foolishness
Yes.
from none of them. It's the
Yes.
same yardstick. The same
Yeah.
yardstick I use.
We're keeping the same energy, Pastor. 100% Pastor. We're
Yes.
keeping the energy. I said, yes, you're right. It's been reported that Bailey is playing through pain. So when the cinema have a big something on leg, and if you give away the ball, or the ball deflected off you making a pass because it was 2 incidents, and him couldn't recover to get back to it, and he couldn't just get up back fast enough. That means some of your quick twitch muscles them not working as what I would assume. So that's why I said that. Travis said, I'm a country first. Travis, you don't even tell me that. I think I know that. I know that. And you don't look at nothing else. Owen said, Phoenix, stop pay the Pillow Gang fees, JD. Oh my God. Mr. Revolution, JD, we love our country and we put it before our cult. Oh God. Oh my God. Why break me today because Diamond Dash the baller can get a rest. No, but Diamond Dash, don't tell you know me not like the hypocrisy. All I'm saying, if him get a rest, I don't want to see no man a drift and all them foolishness and a select on sound because I saw all of those foolishness from Bailey here. So I don't want to see no man a drift and a select on the sound. All right, because you are not a selector. You're not a dancer. All right, yes, that's all I'm saying. That is fair enough, people. That is
Any
fair enough.
dancing you are going to go do it for the football field.
Yes, that is fair enough. I am not accepting any excuse from him. All right, fair enough. The man said he's doing Jamaica a favor by playing. Why would he need to explain anything if he doesn't? Okay, okay. So I said, go. So you may just do him one, do another. Okay, all right. You know what? All right, cool. Let me talk about what he has to do tonight then. All right, because it looks like the NBA let's do whatever he want in a Jamaica shirt. All right, so Olympiacos slapped up Aston Villa the last time. 4-2. So Aston Villa is behind 2 goals. All right, 2 goals. And they're going back to Olympiacos to play them. That took place on the field in Birmingham. And it was not a shock at all. They could have scored more goals. I would say that I would have given 1 more goal to Aston Villa, but they could have scored 2 more goals. So it could have been 6-3. So it could have been worse. So you think that Aston Villa will score 3 goals and nothing coming back from Olympiacos in their own stadium? I just want that to know that. Pastor, go ahead. Or you want me to read the comments and then go ahead after?
You read the comments because it's a run.
Lamar said Madrid for life. Yes, man. You know, buy coach everything. You know, buy ref everything. That's all I'm gonna say. Top of the morning, Michael Thomas. Massive respect. Thomas. All right. You know. Yeah. Yes. Peter Mystic. Big up yourself. Said every baller play through some kind of pain. All right. Peter Mystic not getting. Not taking anything.
Every sportsman or woman that.
JD, we in a malice. Come out of your feelings. What did I do? 155. I missed the comment. I'm very sorry. Sometimes a pastor talk, I like to lead with respect, so I want to give pastor his time. Money pull up going to be loud at the party, so pastor should be the selector. Barely I'm a baller, same way every day. Okay.
Oy.
Urgent Singh says 2-goal deficit will be reversed in the first 15 minutes. Jesus God, what is wrong with Singh, man? Ruiz missed a penalty. That's why I'm gonna give them 1 more goal. I revives. I gave them 1 more. I said 1 more goal. They could have added to that 1 more. All right, but them Okino White says, "When you love free work, what you meant by that? What you meant by that? Okay, what you meant by Liam Bailey coming to play for free, but all of the other players, them big players, them come to play for free. White, come on, man. Maybe the other players them don't complain because they are the one who have real money. All right, and I do this for Jamaica. All right, so maybe them love Jamaica a little bit more than the Pillow Gang leader." I am not saying that, Bailey need to go Mount Pleasant Academy. Well, go man. All right. And what the one Jason they did laugh for? What happened to you now? I hope him just wake up. Or a style him a style a big bad show. The world's #1 goalkeeper will be in goal. Olympiacos can't pass him. Yeah. Barely swing. So swing at the new dance of Jamaica. All right then. And swing it will be. The boss say him now go nowhere. All right. Hope him change his mind still because think he might lose all them Jamaican fans them if he doesn't turn up for none of the competitions them. He even turn up for the first one and then left out the Copa because of a party. I could have understood that. All right, so Pastor, how you look at this one? Because I think Olympiacos beating Aston Villa again. Not just them beat them
and
again.
This time it will be 4-2 again.
4-2 again? All right. I don't think that is impossible. I think they are going to beat them again. What I like about them and what I see the failure of Aston Villa, I think Aston Villa is not so good at closing down technical teams, because Brighton passed the ball through them. I'm very sorry. I'm starting to have a problem with Diaby and Liam Bailey on the field at the same time. I don't think him closed down so good at the same time. Like them both of them left a space. Them not press well, both of them. If one of them on the field, I cannot accept it. Or if Diaby being the striker alone, I would accept them on the field. I don't like to see both of them on the field. Because I think it left too much holes for passing teams to pass through it. So I think if they go back with Liam Bailey and Diaby, they are gonna have problems. I would bench Diaby and start Leon Bailey and then use Diaby after Leon Bailey come off. Like give Leon Bailey 70 minutes and then give Diaby the rest of it. That's what I would have gone with.
So you have the defensive coverage
Yeah,
to
man. Yeah,
close
man.
out the
And
game.
the pressing as well. And let me see if they have
Mhm.
injuries. Let me see if they have injuries. All right. Oh, okay, okay. So let me see. Zaniola is still out. Okay. So they might have no chance. Try still people. Zaniola is still out. Ramsey out. Mings out. Buendia still out from the whole season. Kamara out for a long time now. Tillermans is still doubtful. So I guess both of them will be starting. Both of them will be starting. Both of them will. Tillermans coming back. And Magin, okay, if Tillerman's coming back, Magin coming back, I could see them using that system and then Leon Bailey play out wide, but he's still replicating like his function is a striker. Like no, his function is a wide forward. So his defensive thing, they don't even look at that. So Magin will always slip over the next side and help him out, and he just concentrate to help Oliver Watkins up front. All right, that's what I want. I don't like the space in between, man. People just Pastor, a 6 or 7 Brighton could have give Aston Villa,
Yeah,
six
but
or seven,
but
was not a
that
good
is
performance at all, yeah, man.
that is why I'm saying Olympiacos will be swinging just 4-2, and the 4-2 is going to come because of the latitude of play. They're going to be so, yeah.
4-2, all
So
right.
they will bounce 1-2.
So, people, give me some results. Or you look at this. Olympiacos Stadium will be a fortress. They are going mental in Greece already. The bus will be parked and they will score on the counter. Easy read. All right, all right. Thank you, Chris. So Chris saying that they ain't winning nothing. In the injuries mash up Villa. All right, yeah, but yeah, boy, we kind of, but I think he's learning things as well. That's the problem I have with Bailey. Him not have the fitness to run back and cover. Why I don't know, I don't know. But all I know, just give one of them a chance on the field, not the two of them. Because I want them to have a true shot, and I think that if both of them start, Olympiacos will beat them. They are gonna look flashy, and if they miss any chance, which they do miss chances, throughout the season, they are gonna get punished.
Faster
Owen
not
Owen
watching the
says,
games.
Owen says Butler isn't fooled. He will not turn down a chance of Leon Bailey in a World Cup. But that's different because if he believes that he can turn up any day and we have given him the city, he can take whatever time he wants. Omar Henry, bless up yourself and thanks for being here, says, and Pastor as well. Have a good day. Jackie Love TV said, JD and Pastor, if the ministry is a deliverance one, is the ministry a deliverance one? I don't understand. I don't
I'm
know.
not an
Pastor, you can answer that
exorcist.
one.
I am not an exorcist. I only commit dead bodies. I am not an exorcist. I don't. About 5 times in right now the chat is does pastor do deliverance. Listen to me.
Okay, 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 okay.
If I'm into deliverance ministries, yes, I deliver people from their sins by introducing them to Jesus Christ and
Okay.
baptize them.
All
Yes.
right. All right. All right. Thank you, Pastor. I don't. All right. Remember, Morgan Rogers got injured early. Okay. Okay. Damn. Okay. Okay. So yeah, because that performance, I never liked it, man. I'm saying, damn, man, Aston Villa going out sad, because yeah, but you saw the problem that I'm talking about, the passing through. If you're eye pressing, you shouldn't be eye pressing and then you leave a gap for people to pass out. You know,
And
Gaza Entertainment, I see penalties. So you think that they are gonna score and
no,
Olympiacos not score, or you think that they are gonna always win by the 2 goal margin? Let me know.
no.
Um Bailey should stay where he is. Villa getting 4 tonight. Oh God. I don't think it's gonna be that way. And Ricardo is a pastor not watching the games. I think Pastor watch some of the games, maybe not as much as me, but he still watch. Is the games will come
I
tell him
watch.
the games them per night. So you see if Pastor
Yep.
not watching the games them and him
No, no,
buy
no,
the
no.
games them, then
JD,
Pastor go worry.
JD. I have said publicly because of the number of sporting disciplines I watch. I don't always watch all of the games. Some of the some of the games, the information I get is from the highlights and what other people say.
Past
So
they do better than most of them. I just me alone sit down every day and watch games because me have to make sure I call them out on the foolishness.
yeah,
That's why me have watched so much games. Uh,
people, Jenny, people don't understand, Right now, rugby sevens is hot, with the under
Jesus.
20 teams.
Oh
I
God.
watch rugby sevens. I watch pool. I watch chess. I watch track and field. I watch cricket, even local cricket. I mean, Headley Cup just not too long done at Jamaica. I watch cricket. So
Okay, Pastor. It's okay, Pastor. You don't have to explain so much, you know. If
so I
Martinez don't play good, play net flood. All right. Omar Richards, the left back can represent Jamaica. Yes, we know about him. Yes, Neil Golson, big up yourself. You're just coming in. It's going to be a good game. Well, people don't miss this game. I'm still gonna report on it tomorrow. I'm not gonna do any video after this. Yeah, I'm not coming back in the night because it's Mother's Day, you know, and I still took my time out to give you guys the normal 2 hours that I have. Yes, so you know that I am committed to do my job. All right, because I watch the
Mhm.
games and I wanted to come and vent my frustration, but people always said I'm bad-minded because that's what they call my frustration bad-minded. You know, when I am the one watching these games and cussing with my TV, so I have to come and cuss with someone. But yeah, you know, but every week I've realized that, you know. JD, what's Omari's best position on the field? He's a right winger. That's what they said. But I think Cam and central forward should be his best role. You know, because that dribbling ability that he has. That's what I think still. Know yourself, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect in the building. In the know. I mean, man, in the know. All right, yeah, man. And thanks to all the people that keep on showing up. All right, yeah, man. Big up, man. All right. Jason said Olympiacos 2, Villa 2. All right, let's see. Pastor only cut and clear. All right, Bailey. Jackie Love TV said Bailey scoring today. I know for sure. All right, I'm hoping that he plays and does good as well. I want him to continue doing good. You know. Villa 4-0. Sing. You're the only prediction I'm not going to take serious. Bailey scoring a brace today. Good God. Mother's Day on Thursday. Big man. That's all. That's all I know. It is Mother's Day here. Let me put it in just to show you. All right. So you just check it and see how Belgium thing goes. Pass they gone or what? Let me know. Leave Real Madrid alone, else God cursed you and the pastor. All right. I said what I said, Owen. Yeah. Sometimes they do some different rules in Belgium. I can't understand it sometimes, you know, because I have always gone for the. All right, let me take a pasta for now until he comes back. All right, so for me, sometimes I've struggled to find the right days then because in December they have different holidays. So for instance, Santa Claus, you have Santa Claus and Santa Claus. So those are two different things, right? So it's 2 different days. So in December, Belgium have like 5, 6 holidays, which is mad, you know, because I'm coming from Jamaica and or part of the world we have Christmas, we have Boxing Day and stuff. They have different holidays. Mother's Days, Father's Days are different days than the real the worldwide one. So you have 2 Mother's Day here, 2 Father's Day, 2 Christmas, 2 everything. So you just have a bunch of holidays, you know, for reasons I don't know. But that's how it all goes. Yeah, Santa Claus is different. He comes from Spain, come here and stuff from different from Santa Claus. You guys can research it. You can research it and you know about it. It was weird when I just came here. But no, I kind of get to learn it. I just don't remember the days them. Sometimes what I do is my Facebook posts and those things. That's what I use to remember all the days them, you know? Yeah. So I'm gonna celebrate 2 Mother's Day per year, you know? Yeah. Yeah, but you can check it as well, man. Belgium have different days, and maybe other country have it as well. It's just because I'm not in those countries, so I never learned. But I know that like the America, England, Canada, Jamaica, they share the same details. So I never knew that you had different days until I came to Belgium. That's how I know it. All right, so JD, who is better a dribbler, Omari or Bailey? Stop asking me them questions, man. Why you want to set me up, big man? I had said my thing the other day. Yeah? Jason says, Ipswich coach, we had said that, Jason. We had said that. We had said that, Jason. We had said that. We had said that in our video, big man. We had said that already at the start. Never know. Other ref let Bayern keeper spill the ball with about 2 minutes of full time. Plus, the ref did a try, deny Real Madrid the second goal. Ian Miles, that's what Ian Miles said. Okay, I'm very sorry, Ian Miles. Maybe we are just bad minding Real Madrid. Sian says on the no. Yes, bro. It's in Greece. Don't see them winning. All right. So it's gonna be a good game. Hope we all watch it. All right, because I'm gonna try and break it down. Because Liam Bailey games them. I have to come and fight to get my points them out. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. It's okay. You can teach me something about America as well. I don't know everything about America. Talk about London. Laugh out loud. With all these bank holidays, okay. Is it bank holiday like every Monday, the first Mondays of every month? That's how England does it. Let me know. Yes, I think it's first Monday of every month. So I think at 12 bank holidays. Is it 12 bank holidays, Lamar? Let me know. If I was Bailey, I would attend the dance from hotel room with the boys and do a live stream, just like COVID. Okay, so the other people up there your dance, and okay, all right. Will Hutchinson stay at Ipswich? Jackie, it's not. I'm not sure as yet. Ian Miles said also Aston Villa has the ability to beat any side on a good day. They beat Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, etc. Yeah, but I'm not going to go into details, Miles, because I watch all of those games and turn my TV and do everything. Mother's Day is every day. Yes, okay, Michael Thomas. JD, when Jamaica squad a drop? I don't know. I don't know. You have to ask Jason and them man. Jason and them man work for the JFF. I work with the JFF man them. Me not really work with the man them. So me not really know nothing. Me just come here, talk about the other man them where can play for Jamaica. That's my job. Everybody else. So ask the other YouTuber them. You understand me, Ricardo? Me not in a box there. Me the overseas man them. Alright? Jason the overseas there, but him not really so overseas as me. Me more overseas. I'm far cast. I'm far cast from what's going on in Jamaica. Jason kind of living in Jamaica, even when he live in America. Even in the UK, JD, these the days and them different. Okay. How much vacation days are standard? The normal month, Boss Thomas, the normal month, but you get a lot of holidays as well. Singh said, JD, let give you a Omari has 48% successful dribbles in the championship. Bailey has 52% dribbles. Jesus God. I'm not gonna argue. Sing, you're trying to look a war, Can managing fan explain why? No, Jason, we talk about that. Why Jason come in our chat and I say all the things that we talk about? All right, brother. If you have to drive, we stream late and cars continue and watch over the video when it's done. So don't come back if you're gonna come in late. Especially you. And JD, did you hear that Spragga Benz thing? I think someone sent it to my phone. Was it Dubub? Yeah, I think it was Dubub. Yeah, but I have not listened to anything as yet. As I've said, I'm the overseas man, man. To clinger, I'm not to what listen on. JD Algrimson has a more defensive structure, playing against better opposition. Bailey, Whisper, and Omari don't fit the system. What we want, we do then. Pick the players that will fit the system. be bit more robust right and left midfielders, you know. JD, we have one so far, and next coming mountain. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna learn about that. One thing Omari is definitely better than Bailey is striking the ball. I think his dribbling, don't underrate his dribbling, because I think his dribbling is the best part, you know. You hear anything about Reese? No, I don't work with the JFF. I work alongside them. You have asked Jason Guna. Him and him friend them work for the JFF. You know, work. Yes, Jason Guna. I am saying it. Don't. Um, I've said I work alongside them, so you have to. I'm giving you a job. I'm giving you a job. So that's your job. My job is to look at players and assess players, and that's it. Me don't have nothing to do that. You know, other YouTubers have to do them work. Me can't do everything. Yes, so Travis said the promo song bad. I think I have it on my phone. I will listen to it later, Travis, and give you my feedback. All right, so we said Liam Bailey scoring later, and some people say them now win the game, and I don't believe they are going to qualify. I think that's the end of it for the English teams. Them, I would love for them to try their best and win still. That but I just believe that Olympiacos, that was the time that they should have defeated them in England. You understand me? I think if Olympiacos score first, the pressure that they're going to be under, they are going to even get more goals scored than them. I am very sorry. If Olympiacos score first,
First,
it will not be a
second.
good score line. Yeah, because they have to come forward to fight for the whole entire game, and I do believe that they are going to get tear up if they concede first.
First, Olympiacos going to score first, second, fourth, and sixth.
Okay.
Winning 4-2. It's over.
All right. Yeah, but Travis, you tell me, you say big up, you say for big up Swagger Benz. Big up Swagger Benz. Swagger Benz from long time? Yep, alright, you new Swagger Benz, which one? The Swagger Benz what we know from long time. Alright, so big up Swagger Benz. And the football is a win for Jamaica. Yeah, man. So big up Swagger Benz. I'm assuming that he did it for free or something, or yeah, so big up Swagger Benz. I
Jerry, that
don't
is not
know
going to
what's going
happen. You know,
on.
did it for no
But
free. What kind of did it for free?
Pastor, you cannot say it, Pastor. You cannot come out and say things like that. We don't know, and I'm just saying big him up, and I'm hoping that he did it for
Yeah,
free.
big him. I think
Even
he
if he
deserved the
didn't,
big up.
even if he didn't, I don't care. All right. Even if he didn't, he still did a job. Because the song can hit, and it's going to be an anthem for Jamaica. But I will listen to
Of
it next
course.
time.
He deserved the big up. It's not that part I'm contended with.
Jason, yes, I asked if you have a new Sprague Benz, because the last time I was hearing something like they killed his son or something. So I was calculating that, Jason. I'm not that out of touch, so I was calculating to see if he's in a frame of mind to do something like that. That's why I've said that. If it's a new Sprague Benz or something. So I'm not just saying things to make joke or fun of people. Mr. J, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Says, okay, Sing. Oh, Sing says, Pastor, you will be repenting to your sins tomorrow. Jesus Christ.
No, he must say Aston Villa go win, so me have to go repent of my sins. And that's what I talk about. But keep going, man.
All right. So JD, you were a lot more positive when Jamaica was going up against USA, but not so positive about Villa. Oh my God! You see, I don't know why. It no matter what me say, people eat. You know, say I believe that I just me and no, me can't say that because I'm the most hated person. Me think you have right now in a football, just football general. The man said me did happy when Jamaica go up against you. No, because I knew that we weren't gonna win the game. So I'm saying if we put up a good performance, I was already satisfied with just a performance against United States. And if we get a win, I am over the moon. So I already just I'm just okay with my fate, you know. So when we went out there and score, and it looked like we are Holland, some of them was happy. If me never happy, you know, you'd hear say, me a real Jamaican, which people already say me a real Jamaican, and them always say me a real Jamaican, you know. So I don't know what. I don't know what. So no. All right. So my bad. So that pretty much, Mr. J. So my bad mind, Aston Villa. All right. You know what? My bad mind, Aston Villa.
JD, for the persons who are believing that I am not optimistic or celebrating the fact that the Jamaican players will do well, I believe Leon Bailey going to score against Olympiacos, but it's not a one man that win the football match. I believe that he will score. I think he will score the second goal for Aston Villa, but Aston Villa will be under three by that time. So again, Olympiacos going to score the first goal, the second goal, the fourth goal, and the sixth goal. Bailey will score the fifth goal.
Okay. Let me clear this up. I don't know. I heard something about Sprague Benz. Son died a couple days, a couple weeks ago. I think around 2, 3 weeks ago. So maybe it's either not. I never heard the right thing. Yes, I don't know what I heard then, but I was assuming that it was Sprague Benz. So if it's not, it's okay. All right. Yes, but that was what I was formulating my statement on. All right. Yes. So it's not a big deal. All right. So yeah, sorry about the pastor. Yeah, just sing his ear to just fight with. All right. Sing maybe 4 times per video. Sing agree with you just to make it seems like he wants to have a sane conversation. Nothing else.
You see,
Telling the big pastor that he has to repent.
no, but look at what they wrote. They say if Jesus is supporting Olympiacos, then the newspaper will carry tomorrow the state headline: Jesus wept. So I don't just the pastor them be. They say anyhow Jesus will support Olympiacos, he might go weep. That I go in the papers tomorrow because the Stan Villa
All right.
go win.
Okay. So you say Buju's son died. Buju's son died. All right. Let me type it in. Buju's son died. So let me look at it, guys. If Aston Villa get knocked out, which is highly likely, so that means English team will have in no team close to the finals of nothing at all this year. Is that a over the top failure? Or you can look at it
Yes,
to say that the world is more competitive, at least this season.
the world has gotten more competitive, yes. But I am going to call out the failures of Man City to have kept the English clubs relevant. Liverpool, and yes, Jason Guna, the Gunners. It is not right that you play your worst games at the best time, the most opportune times, when it is required that you do well and go through. So
Me,
those
me.
three big teams,
Mm-hmm.
yes, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, shame, shame, shame.
All right, but look at it now because Neil Golson says the world is more competitive now because a lot of players coming up. Madrid have 4 or 5 close to world class players on their team. Um, Bayern have very much good at players. PSG have very good players on their team. In Italy, even Italy becomes so competitive, it's almost amazing. So in 2 years' time, Italy might have just as much big players on each one of their teams like England. Maybe they might not have the same figures, but when you're looking at their performances, you're gonna say the same. And last year, Italy had so much teams in Europe; it was amazing. But you said it's a big failure. All right, so let me hear what others says. It's an uphill task for Villa. I hope they make it. All right, Byron beat us, but we didn't play badly past them.
Mm.
All right. In the know says big us big for us in US in England. Trust me, everyone talking about English teams not making the finals of anything at all. Yeah, so I think that's how they would have looked at it. How much of money they spending on pasta? That is like what 36% of all football revenues, which is mad, you know. Rasai said your audio is low. Very sorry about that, man. I'm gonna go back to my next system. My computer setup got started, so I'm back in big time business now with all my high class, world class setup and engines running on my computer. All right, JD. Most of the English teams are in transition this season. Next season, Arda will restore.
Hmm?
Sing
Which
says
of the top
next
which of the
season.
top three in transition? Let me
City,
just call.
City left. Gundogan, Mahrez left. As we just say, definitely pieces that would be missed. Then you have Giddy Master came in. Giddy Master came in. Vardial came in his full season.
Excuse. No.
Then you have my boy that from Wolves came in as well. My boy from Chelsea came in as well. Croatian man. But that's not transition because you still have Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland came in with a bang last season. He's settled now. Foden settled. Bernardo Silva settled. Jack Grealish kind of thought he would have gotten
Mm-mm.
more game time. I wouldn't say they're in transition. Chelsea is
Saying
in
I don't
transition.
agree.
That is true.
Not
Manchester
taking that.
United, I don't know what position they are in, but I don't think they are in any. Uh, Liverpool, you could say Liverpool in transition. That is true. Liverpool, you could say in transition. All right. You could say Liverpool in transition. Um, then who else you could look at? Aston Villa. Aston Villa had a lot of injuries, so good luck to them. Um, yeah, you definitely have to say Newcastle injury and suspension deal with them very bad this season. That is true. Right there, Tottenham, kind of in a transition as well because they have a man came in with his eye line, you know, that is not normal. So that definitely you could class that as in transition. So it make um you make a point there. You make a point. All right. Yes. Finally, because this format sucks, so you don't like this format. All right, fair enough. Respect. Thanks for the But when once I'm on the road, this is the format that I use, Demo. But if I'm inside, it's easy for me to do it downstairs. But if I'm upstairs, I can use my normal computer. What um what's Stedra is saying here? Stedra, JD, are you bad-minded? What are you talking about, Stedra? Are you just trying to ask a question? Just throw something to say something. I don't know. Um, if that number 7 have a good game for Villa, I think the villains will get the job done. All right, Stebrai, I don't know what you're trying to say. All right, yes. Um, get back the big. No, man, I have all my big high class, super world class equipments, them, you know. But it takes a lot of energy to run it sometimes, you know. And I had some little issues, so I had sorted it out last week. But I need to put by the program them in and get all of my systems the exact way that I've set it back again. All right, so back again next week. You're gonna see all of my graphics, them updates and everything. You know, yeah, man. Don't earn yourself. All right, up the Villa. All right, yeah, man. So send in the questions, them guys. Let me give you guys half an hour more, and we're done out here. Half an hour, 2.5 hours is enough. All right, enough of my face and pastor's face. All right, you should Google the word and see which picture come up. All right, I know it's not JD coming up. If them say Google bad mind, oh, let me Google bad mind to see what's up because it looks like somebody fixed me and said JD from Imaxit. Imaxit. Let me
So
see
are
if
your
bad
face
mind
are
come
your
up.
face I come up with the definition of bad man?
JD Algrimson. JD.
Oh my God.
Am I on Facebook? What is this madness? Okay, yes, I have a. Okay, so people still a text me on Facebook and look for me. I don't have the people. If you're watching this Facebook thing, because I never know that I have Facebook here. I never remember, my other brethren have the code for this Facebook thing because I never knew anything about it. I was not involved in it. It's Lord for a reason run this Facebook. So people don't text me on that Facebook. I'm gonna make a new Facebook and start it out. Don't worry yourself, all right? Thank God I've came here now. Yeah, I never even knew that I had. Yeah, Africans, Africans make a whole heap of money because my name all in a Apple. I did programs in Apple. Okay, African statistical manager. Okay, so whole heap of money people make off of my name. Damn, because I'm seeing my names in those. I saw my channel. Thanks for sending me over there because I saw that a lot of people make a whole heap of money off me. The people have to start paying for my feature. I mean them Kendrick Lamar from today. Kendrick JD Lamar, my name now. All right, yeah, man. People have to start paying for the features them because I pay people. What one? I never know some all over the place. Hey, Pastor, what if money me lose them? Because people not pay me for the features them. So people going forward, they can't pay me for the features them. Yeah, man.
Yeah, lose royalties.
I told you, okay. I didn't know. It says keep up the great work. Yeah, man, massive respect, man. JD is the face of a bad mind. Okay, oh my God. Um, JD Lamar, shut up. Drake security. No, 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 no. Stop. No, 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 Demo. You're not gonna start that little propaganda. You Drake fans keep on finding those propaganda. Yeah. Why you never tell people that we can play people them got shut up before? When are you going to start opening the lines back up? Bruh, me no just tell some program, my system set up. You pay me? You pay me no money for me open the lines, big man? Where, man? And allow me alone, man. What him just want to call and fight. What he want to call and
Determined.
talk about now?
Determined is determined to get you to get at you. So while you open up the line so you can get at the line so you can get at you publicly. Determined.
Yeah, man, people. Wanna start sign me. Right now, me have to sell features. Me have sell features like Lamar. Yeah, man. Not see me nowhere anymore. JD, why you don't like academics? Academics are the worst Jamaican. Yo, me never see how Jamaican love man so. Brother, the man a ball. The man. Look, yo, I'm disappointed in academics, man. Man, love man. Brother, man just coming and tell a bag of lie. The man just a lie. Say, him a say Kendrick Lamar does not have any evidence and Drake said Drake have a kid. So who is academics to know that? So the man I'm asking, brother, you live with Drake? Oh, why you not give the man a chance to present it? So what he want to do, him love Drake so much, the man a go out there try find evidence, to try bring down the other man them. Me see, somebody have a shot like academics in them Ross. Yeah, man. So, me not like him, man. Me not like academics at all, man. Man, love man. Me can tell you that straight. Him love man. Straight up. Him love man, love Drake. When is JD picking the 55-man squad? Yeah, man. So me have a burn out. Me have a burn out academics. Me have a burn him out big people because it's a battle. And I want to hear the real music. Academics are peer propaganda themselves. Peer propaganda. And me learn something through academics. No, me understand what going on here. Yeah, man. Yo, someone be shot him in my ass, man. Jamaicans have to stick together. So Drake a Jamaican? Drake a Jamaican? Because that's the only reason I stick for Drake. Because he's a Jamaican? That's what you're saying. People, tell me an honest opinion about academics in this beef. Be honest to it. You don't agree with me, people? Me not have a right to down, but can't stand the brother. Because him act like say him I go through the thing. and him know about Wagwan. So me doesn't like it.
The video stick, JD. the that is yeah, he has frozen. Um, the those who are supporting the fact that that is the reason his video is frozen. It's that is not something I'm going to speak on. Um, the that debacle between Jake and Lamar. No, I'm not going to speak on that one. Uh, as it relates to the subjects of the program, he covered through the players that move up and the players that are in playoff. Yeah,
Pastor,
he's back.
Pastor, you're back. You're there all along.
Yes.
Yes, because I have to plug up my internet.
Yeah,
To get it
the chat
running.
went wild, so it's because of your remarks about
Yeah. When you
academics and Drake, and that's why they cut your line. But I
I have
was
to be
telling them I'm not speaking on that.
yes. I have to be very careful. Sorry about that, people. I don't know. I've changed my internet. I changed to my phone internet now. You know. Yeah, but I would say, as Mr. People, um, yeah, that the demics now move like a Jamaican. You know, Jamaicans don't move like that. That's all I'm saying. You know. Yeah, Pastor will not get involved in that one. All right. Drake cut off my line. All right. All right. So for me, Pastor, for me, I think um Kendrick is a super talent. I don't think Drake is as half as talented as Kendrick. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think so. I think he's a super talent, but Drake is a good talent as well. I just think that people nowadays in 2024, people don't listen to those type of people because him try to go the more um knowledgeable way. Um, Drake tried to go down the road of try to convince anybody past 15 to start listening to music. So Drake he keeps on living in a young world. You understand me? But Kendrick is a super talent. Don't think he's close. We want to hear about the 50 man squad. Kendrick no normal. Yeah man, Kendrick is super talented man. But this just tell me where the world is. And how people evaluate people in this world today. All right. Yeah, man. So Kendrick is talented, man, and the guy deserve everything where him get at this point, people. All right, and it's not about
the,
me bad minding Drake people, not like that. I'm just telling you,
the thing
talent.
is, JD, the thing is, with the depravity of the present humanity state across the world, the young generation is in a moral or morality decline. And if you apply the same kind of survey input that transcend the Pele Maradona de- decision, the young generation wants what it wants, not knowing what it should know. So if you win them in this time, you will be deemed more popular because they are the largest users of the different.
But Pastor, they are saying that it's Kendrick winning now. So that's surprising. So that's how
Yeah,
clear it is now. You know.
because enough of the critical minds may have viewed it. So I mean, yeah. It's just a matter. It's just a matter of what we what we what the truth is, because that's where I'm going to leave it on.
All right. All
If
right.
you if you
Richard.
look at the different demographic to make the decision, you might end up being wrong.
Richard Samuel says, "Come to America, JD. Better internet. Never turn off them Wi-Fi. Oh my God, the disrespect, guys. My phone is so strong. I can use Wi-Fi from my phone, and it works perfectly. All right. So I have two different sets of internet. Don't worry, sir. I have the highest level technologies in the world. All right. Yes, can compete with anybody in America. All right. JD doesn't know anything about rap beef. Laugh out loud. Oh my God. All right, Demo. All right, man. So we don't know nothing about it. All right, JD. Numbers don't lie. It's called music business. Not who has the most talent, but who sells the most. But it's hard to compare Kendrick um with Drake. Drake is like L.A. Lewis, not in terms of um talent. Drake is way more talented than L.A. Lewis, but availability. So Drake is always available. All a picnic party Drake there. He does the everywhere. All right, so it's easy to make everything. But Kendrick is every 5 years. That's what them cuss him for, because Kendrick is like a February final day every 4 year turn up. Come do something. And it's like one of the highest level thing, because he might get 50 award and Drake in that time get none, because his level of music is just not there. All right, and that's what the actual rap beef I teach you. So the level of storytelling ability. That man, when he must rap, you want to grab a book. No, the first thing you start to think about, when we that say. You understand, when Drake cat sing or do whatever him do, you just know. All right. Sorry to compare Drake with L.A. Lewis, but I was just talking about the LA availability. Drake does the everywhere, every party, every netball game, every young pitney soccer game, everywhere. All right, and those are facts. When you can't beat me because it's on the internet. I heard people said them just in them car and them just hear Drake call them like a pitney. All right, so Drake just available. Kendrick, nobody don't know him. All right, he just turns up. JD Freeze, like Bayern Munich. I am okay now. It's called bars, JD. Bars. Okay, sorry. Or bars. Sorry, bars. I've used the wrong word. But I know what I'm listening to, Demo, because I have said that Kendrick is winning. That's all I do know. Because I know what I'm hearing. All right. What makes sense? Not man telling me that. I'm not gonna go in that, because it's kind of nasty now, people. It's kind of nasty. All right, 7. I came here for football and hearing Drake and Kendrick. Yes, yes. All right. So let me finish it up, Pastor. Just 15 more minutes I have. Um, I want that layoff. I want that off by saying I prefer none of the artists over the other. But I will say Drake speaks to a wider audience because his music is more diverse. The last time I'm listening to the soundtrack of Tatrala, I have Drake have never spoken to nobody that wide. Yes, so I think we are disrespecting Kendrick, music. Obviously, maybe you're talking about like the club play, but I think you know what, people. I think you're disrespecting Kendrick, man. This man, this man music timeless, yeah, man. All right. So you're trying to as all right. So all right. We're talking about numbers now. We're talking about numbers, Pastor. Let me just go to the numbers. Kendrick Kendrick broke the record for the most stream in a day, the highest single in a day. And he's doubling Drake in this beef in numbers in on every platform. So what are we saying then? That means if Kendrick had chose the road as Drake, and maybe he would have been better as well. But he chose the road of trying to help and heal people and heal himself. You know? Yes. Even Drake hometown. Even Drake hometown. Yeah, man, the number one people everywhere on planet Earth. So when you tell me say Drake better than him now, because him just turn up now, the boogeyman turn up, and him the number one. So when the Drake fans take that. All right?
For all the statisticians,
Yes. So now they're going to go. The pastor they wanted to use the excuse, oh, Drake a big artist because himself will eat more. Well, nothing like that now exists from the last 2 weeks, because this man dominate the charts now as a rap person, and now him the number one overall. And remember we have Taylor Swift out, and him they are number one. So that is good, people. Drake shady as well. He messed with Lil Wayne girl when he went to jail, but that was public. That was public still, you know. That was public. That was public. Drake does have that problem, you know. The girls them close to Drake's heart, you know. I have to respect him. I have to respect him on that, you know, but not the younger parts. But like the bigger ladies, I think he likes ladies in general, you know. So I have to give him. I have to give him a respect on that side, but not on the not his overall ladies selection, you know, or woman overall or female overall. Just the upper line. I can say, you know, Jamaica always say, you know, respect the man anyway. Talk to sir. Yeah, yeah. Listen, I'm not talking. No, I'm done with Drake, man. I'm done with Drake people. I'm done. I be giving up. All people say Drake winning don't have any picnic. Drake, the reason Kendrick got those numbers. Oh my God. Our vibes. It's because Kendrick don't upload videos. This man a try find God and I talk to God. The man I talk to God, I embarrass Drake. You know bad that is, Pastor. I'm gonna tell God say him have to go back down. Him have to come back, come find himself because him have to brush the demon now. And they are number one with that track. You know how terrible that is? and Drake fans really coming here talking? That is embarrassing him. I'm gonna repent to God for what he's going to do in the future of this man and beating him. Number one on the charts. You know how bad that is? Kendrick, I respect Kendrick because Kendrick made people take up book. People read the Bible because they might try to figure out what he might talk, say, Pastor. All right, so put some respect on the man. The man bring back reality back to the world. The man make people read book and I learn words. Them I read. I just listened to Spotify. You have Nadeska and Ebro on it. Two guys that you can listen to. They have said on that program, everybody talking about how Kendrick brought back people reading, just taking up things, reading it, and also going back to scriptures and all that stuff in the Bible, and going back to history. The man, pastor, talking about God, the man give the man a history class beating. It's a history class beating because he might talk about and he's tracking up pastor. He was talking about Kendrick always rapping. Boy, bad man Kendrick success, you know. Kendrick always rapping like he want to free the slaves. The man black, you know. Him same black, you know. And here him remarks right here. And that's where I think he made the biggest mistakes. You start losing all of the black audience right there, talking about the man always a rap like him want to free the slaves. And the man just flip it back around on him and give him a history lesson. I tell him, say, you don't know nothing about black. This is exactly what we were telling the people about you. You don't know nothing about black because you... So people, I love it. The man schooling. The man schooling people. All right? Back to football, JD, because Pastor can't comment on these things. I'm just telling people how the man school him, and I like when someone tried, you know, let me leave it alone, because numbers are better overall, but Kendrick is winning. No, that's a lie, Brando. Great numbers is not better than Kendrick, none at all. Nowhere on planet Earth since the last 2 weeks. Every one of these songs, everything is better for Kendrick by a billion miles. It's not even close on every platform. Not one, you know, on every platform. Everyone. It's you can check it, Ask even DJ Aka Drake. Just ask Aka Drake. Drake lost a lot of fans. Yes, JD, stick to football. This not for you. All right, thank you very much. But I am just giving you what I like about it. That is just my take. All right. So me talking about history, not 2 weeks. In their existence. Oh, but you can't talk about a man that turn up every 4 years. Drake is about for every day. Keyword JD. Last 2 weeks. All right, so let me stick to football because them curse me out, so let me stick to football. That means them desperate for going to them club and talk about them man, them man's Drake, That will hurt them, And me just I say I'm glad so people start read and research things because of Kendrick. And you guys it's all right. No lie, JD. Watch Cavaliers the other day. Them really play solid football. All right, nice. All right. Since we talking about anything, no, we ain't talking about anything, Jason. Be honest, JD. Drake is a hit maker. All right. Kendrick been capping. How can he be capping when you don't know? No, you know what? Yes, I'm gonna leave it alone. Drake win the war. Yeah, man. Drake win. Yes, Drake win. Yeah. Take Drake music for 10 more years. God damn. What's up with my internet? I'm gonna get my internet. But, okay. Where is Drake data? We don't get no more information out. So you can't. That's why I'm telling you, academics is the problem because the academics fool you to tell you say it is false, and Drake come out behind that because him seeing fan base them willing to ride with him anywhere. All right, and the man did tell us say he might go come and continue line. So give the next man a time for proof. Yeah, all right, yeah, man, know yourself. JFF did the JFF announce 55 man pro? You have to ask Jason and the man that Jason work alongside the JFF, Ask Jason, Simon, Mannings man. Yeah, all them man you can ask. That's all Simon, Jason, Mannings man. All them man, the man them. You can ask. You can't ask me. Jason know them something. Jason and them man, my friend. Me don't know nothing go on. Jason the man himself is done, I'm done. All right, me not talk about nothing more. All right, so me done talk. Me gonna just enjoy the rest of my day, and listen to some Kendrick Lamar, some older one.
I think the date for the submission of the squad to Copa past JD, but I don't know that it is the JFF that releases the Copa squad. I think it's Copa that does that, release all the squads. The next thing though, I have a concern as to
Continue, Pastor. Continue.
I have a concern as to how they will do the 60-man pool. The last 60-man pool only had 2 new players in it. This one, I want to know if they are going to just throw us back the previous 60-man pool, or there has been progress made as it relates to acquisition of documentation for players that can improve the system. And then, with that said, do we get one 60-man squad for the World Cup qualifiers and one for Copa? Because I don't know. If you're looking at a 60-man squad for Jamaica and there are certain names required to be there for you to have a 60-man squad, it shows that Jamaica has not developed very far in the 2 years that Grim has been here.
Okay. I don't know what happened to my internet. I have to plug it out to make sure. Yeah. All I know is Wes Arden, Speedy, and Leah Moore better in it. Okay. You thought that they have Speedy, Leah Moore. You would put them in it now. Those are midfielders. John
Liam Moore
John
is
Russell.
centre
I think
back.
I would still put John Russell in the team over Speedy. To be honest.
Liam Moore is
So,
centre back.
huh? No, I
But
know. I know what Leon Moore plays. I know where he plays. I'm just looking at the positions, so to see
yeah,
where I can chop and change.
but JD, exactly what I just said. Grim has been here for 2 years with the deficiencies of Speedy. If that is our reality, that the squad hasn't upgraded from Speedy, and this is not meant to be negative for Speedy, it's just that he has not developed to the level where the international standard requires. The same can be said of Javane Brown. With
Big
much opportunity,
in 55 players. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. No man, go ahead,
there
bro.
has not been significant improvement for them to warrant. It means that the team is literally not growing, because any assessment of these two players, it's not that they are the worst players there is. It's just that you would have expected that these players, with the opportunities given, they would have improved significantly more than they have, if they have improved any at all, in my mind. So um, I'm just thinking that this is going to be an avenue for questioning how much has Grim done in improving the squad in 2 years. Because in my mind, if you are going to get us to 2026 World Cup, the primary objective for you to be successful is that you improve the squad. And I don't believe that, in all fairness, we have achieved significant improvement. While there can be a case made that the 11 or the 23 has some amount of improvement, the 60-man squad seemingly is lagging very far behind. So that is my concern, really. Um, the juxtaposing the 23-man squad to the 50 or 60-man squad, the improvements are light years apart. And I believe that that only suggests that you only need two injuries and two suspension, and you're back to square one, which is a
Okay.
tragedy, having been here for 2 years. And I'm literally gunning after the coach.
All right, Pastor. We'll have to end it there. So people, um, someone said cost my internet. My internet is okay. I've changed it to next my phone for now, and I'm working on the internet and the computer. It's showing that the internet is there. The internet light is there as well. So I don't know what happened. It don't normally give these problems, but maybe they block my something. I don't know. I don't know. I will check it after. All right. So people, as we said, is the 60 man. I don't know Kemar. Yeah. Jason said he's on conference call with the JFF, so he will know. So I guess just go and subscribe to Jason and give him those things. I will stay and be my normal self, which is assess football and just watch football. I don't mix up with the JFF or none of those Jamaican dealings. I am just football analyzer. That's all. So when you want JFF news, go to Jason and all of the other man them. Me I take myself out of the party. All right, people. You know, just understand. Say, I can't do everything. Me done with it. You know, too much work. All my internet now work. My internet shut down for me. Each national team had to submit to CONMEBOL via POMET system a provisional list with a minimum of 35, a maximum of 55. Okay, but it's two competitions going forward, so we have to watch and see. All right, once it's out, we are going to break it down just the same because that's what I want to do. I'm calm and fair wait. I think no, at my time, I'm gonna graduate myself from certain things because the workload getting bigger and bigger. So I'm gonna put a new schedule. I'm gonna update it, what I'm going to do every week, so people know exactly what I'm doing every week. You know, yeah, and that's what I'm gonna try stay to. So I don't have any problem here and there. Thoughts, programs, Reggae Boyz. No, I don't know. I don't know it, so I'm gonna try and figure it out. Yo, JD, Wagwan, big man. Um, I hear you start watching over YouTube. Make sure you keep the peace. What? I don't understand what you just said, Brian Mighty. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, Brian Mighty. I think that makes no sense. That whatever them people said here, that make no sense. I just think that these people are very much not ready for life. You can't bother with that. Nobody started no war. We have so much good streams every day. Talking about everything in football, and I guess the people love it. Yeah. JD, read my comment. You passed over. Sorry about that. It's just madness that passed. Oh God! So why Pastor couldn't read it himself? Why Pastor read Lovell Network's comment? All right. So Brian Mighty, nothing like that. All right. People just are trying to look what you call it, popular without
JD,
me.
again, listening seemingly is not the strong point. I pointed out that there has been notable improvement to the 23-man squad. But for you to have a 60-man squad
You can't
that
read
is
patois. Oh my God.
that is very much the same,
Oh God.
that if you have two suspensions and two injuries, you have to revert back to square one. That does not translate to you improving the 60-man squad, because
That
especially
good Brian man. That good man. Me know. But me tell you, me I graduate. Me I graduate. But you can't talk in the past. Me just tell Brian Mighty to
especially
behave
that
himself. Me don't
especially
really
that
have
we
his
have
behavior. Me don't really have
especially
his
that we have
behavior.
major competitions going into back to back. A 23-man squad does not carry you through a season. And for those of you who claim to be football loving fans, any
No,
club
I'm
that is
Rangers
restricted
fan.
to other 23 players does not challenge for major championships over a prolonged season. We're talking about a run of matches all the way through to 2026, then World Cup competition. So it is a must that the coach improve the 60-man pool, the quality of the 60-man pool. And if we can, off the top of our heads, identify players that have not developed at the rate we expected or hope them to, we can just basically pick them out. Yet they are still very prominent in the 60-man squad. That is literally an issue if you're talking about developing squad quality. And I don't believe that. All right, let's use Alvis Powell for want of a better term. Based on the recent Alvis Powell form, he could come back in the squad, but over who?
Which
Brown.
recent? All right, you're talking about the one a couple months ago.
Yeah, couple few months ago, because he's not really playing now.
Mhm.
But I mean, I'm saying he would come back in over Brown. And I'm saying, if that is all it takes, then we have not significantly addressed the quality of the 60-man pool. And if we're going to really compete in a space where every other national team is being developed, we need to at least match strides with them in developing the quality of our pool. So for Mr. Lovell's network, I don't know that you listen to what I'm saying, And that is why you translate madness, because
Okay.
no sane person would literally repeat what you
Pastor,
said.
can you stop calling people, Pastor,
No, but
we have the truth.
he
Okay,
is the
we have
one that pointed out that you need to read it because he wanted me to see what he's saying. So I'm just addressing him specifically. The
um,
reality,
Brian Mighty says Alvas needs a club because his club bought Yedlin and relegated him to the, well. So why he can't stay there, Brian, and get better?
and that is exactly what I'm talking about. The players that are in our pool have not improved their game to what we expected or hoped for, but we keep them in the pool rather than improve the quality of the players in the pool. So even though the 23-man squad has been improved that we take to competitions in a day, you can note that there is improvement. The reality is we need to carry this improvement all the way through the 60-man squad. So we have better players. And I'm going to revert to the example, the US game. We had two players out on suspension. We had players who did not take up the call because of injury. And we were flat. We didn't have a quality or best team scenario, so to speak. If we had an improved pool, 60-man pool, we would not have suffered that fate.
Yeah. No, Brian, I know about it. I know about it. I've talked about it a couple of days well. Because people was actually asking about what he could have done, and I said, yeah. You never may know if you have a few injuries, you could have brought him in, yeah. But I know he's 30, but you still don't play ball. After 30, Brian. Remember, you have modern science improving, so people pushing 35, still playing. Milner is like 17,000 years old. He's still playing. Yes, so 33, 34, people still in good shape. People freak of nature like Ronaldo, 40, 41, them still playing. Pepe, 40 had it. I saw the other day him playing against Arsenal. Him never look Arsenal players, them never look better than him either. You have my boy at Chelsea, almost brush into his party, still don't look that's bad. I know about the position that he plays and stuff, but 30 is not something to just say you're old. I'm not gonna jump to say that. Would you not? Would you not agree with that, Brian? Magic, Luka Magic, 38, 35, not 38, 35. Okay, so yeah, you have a lot, modern science improved players. So 30 years old ain't as bad as before. Man retire.
JD, there are
Man have better
exceptions
things.
to rules, so I'm not even going to get into the age
Yeah, Silva,
debacle.
sing. Yes, Silva old as well. Yeah, you have a lot of the old players. I'm still playing.
The African team that I support, Roger Miller turned up at the World Cup and dazzled at age 40. Their goalkeeper came back at age 40 and dazzled Bell as the captain. So I mean, they are except I'm not even going to go into no age group thing. I'm saying we have sufficient quality that we can acquire to improve the quality of the 60-man pool. And if you have a
Okay,
better pool, if you have a better pool, you will it will translate. You stand a better chance to go further in major competitions.
Look how me I got killed Brian Mighty with a 1 year now. Brian Mighty, those are elite players for elite competitions. Our region is not an elite competition. So when you drop the level of the region and they put Alva Paul in it, is he an average MLS player for majority of his time? That wouldn't be classed as some elite level towards our region because the MLS is the second best league in our region. So that means he would have been way above normal to the rest of the other competitions. Them just like when he turned up in Jamaica, he looked like He's better than everybody in Cavaliers because Jamaica level football is nowhere near the MLS. So maybe we have a conversation there. Don't just throw away the big bad Alva so easy, because I gave you a good point there. Me want see Brian come back from that one. Alvis is not elite MLS player, brother. You're joking, man. Okay, okay. I'm just trying to. I no. Listen to me good. So listen to me good. I've classed the region, put where MLS stands in the region, and if you unless you're going to tell me that Alvis is a below par, I mean MLS player, because if he's even normal in the MLS, he would be over the normal, close to a good solid elite player in Costa Rica's league. And then if he comes to Jamaica League, he's borderline a elite, super elite player in our region. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you could use those metrics, but I get you, Brian. I get you, but I'm just trying to work a different angle to make you look at it a little bit different. That's all.
All right, JD. You know one thing, I am not going to pretend that it is a joke. You see this thing where we normalize mediocrity or failures. I'm not into it any at all. There is no reason for the process of documentation acquisition to be
Oh God.
structured this way, yet we fail to utilize them. You can look about your document in 6 months. You can look about your documents in 3 months. You can look about your document in 6 weeks. You can look about your document in 4 weeks. You can look about your document in 21 days. You can look about your document in
But
14 days. You can look about your document in 3 days. You can look about your document in 1 day.
pa-
Football is the
Sorry.
business
Oh
of
Lord.
the Jamaica Football Federation. If you build house as a contractor, you're responsible for the foundation, no, for the land that the building is going to go on, to make sure that the land can hold the weight of the building, that the soil is not slipping, that the surface is firm enough to hold the weight of that building. All of that goes into the engineering that you have to learn to be a contractor.
Oh my God.
You have to be
Oh my God.
responsible for the
Pastor,
foundation.
Pastor, you gonna walk me, Pastor, me done 20 minutes ago. You gonna walk us apart now where me can't even get the final point because me give them enough time. We done your Pastor. You can't, know you want to go. Me can't bother.
No,
I'm not gonna do.
I said that to say to all the persons who are asking me about 5 names and passport. Players don't have passport. That is rubbish to the core and cannot be given as an excuse for us not getting the quality
Oh
players.
Lord.
Let me say it that way, and I am
I,
finished.
and people, I'm gonna finish the show right here because I'm not gonna let Pastor get me in more trouble every week. Every week, Pastor gonna get me in trouble. Me can't bother. You know, JD, you use the time to talk about Drake. Oh God! So you guys want to hear him talk about this? This is just gonna lead down the next road of a bunch of stories and me have to reason with people. All right, so check Pastor. So yeah, it does mash up my brains, man. Because my internet, every light is on. So look, every light is on the internet, but it's not working. So let me go for an next phone to see if some problems may have because maybe I use the internet of my phone and I wanted to come and check something here, but I'm not getting any internet. Foolishness. Uh, all right. Ball Ed TV. Big up yourself, Ball Ed TV. You can go and subscribe to Ball Ed TV. All right. You can look about your documents in 6 hours. You can look about your documents in 50 minutes. Okay, okay. Your neighbor JD, call your neighbor. No, I've just shown my internet box. So stop talk these things that I'm begging internet and borrowing internet. It's not true. Stop letting people leave here to think that I am not very, very much okay. All right. Yes, I have my internet. Because see, you still can talk to me because I'm using one phone to a next phone, and yeah, let me turn on this phone and then we can check it. See, a next phone, and then I can take my next phone right here. All right, don't play with me now. All right. Yes, I've restarted the modem, but now I'm gonna check to see if it's the computer internet not registering because I'm gonna turn this phone on and try it. then I will know what's the problem. Because maybe they will fix the line down there or something. Send some super chats to help. I do listen to me. Demo, me no want to help with the internet. We can pay for my internet. So Demo,
Jetty,
Demo. No, no, look, no, Pastor, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Demo, my cell phone and my internet is the same package. But don't talk. No argument. Kendrick Lamar style killing. Kendrick Lamar style smoking and I get. My cell phone and my internet on the same plan. And my wife's cell phone and everything. Okay? Done. Demo done. If can't come back
Jetty,
from that, can't come back from
while you're
smoking.
smoking them, you see, this is what Travis failed to realize that I am saying. The JFF cannot continue to operate in a vacuum in a country that have state laws.
All right, so the
A
Wi-Fi not
sovereign
working.
state has the right to execute all the laws that have been
Internet and
accepted
everything.
on that state's books. The JFF as an independent business entity must therefore
Okay,
operate
so
in
connection with the internet.
collaboration with,
Okay.
in unison with the state laws.
Recent position
So the
problem.
JFF cannot use as an excuse that they are not the ones in charge of document acquisition. They must form alliances with the entities that deals with this. The JFF cannot escape this year with that foolishness. It is a thing in business that you form relationships. That is what the JFF
Pastor,
is, a
Pastor,
business.
Pastor, I don't want to go down that road, Pastor, because, and that's why I want to start the stream, because I know it's not going to end well. Because I am going to say things, and then people will say that I'm only causing problems. So, Pastor, people, I am going to fix my internet. Tomorrow, we will continue our football discussion. Here, it's only football. Every day we talk about football, and you guys come here and love the program, keep on supporting the program. Thank you very much to everyone that turned up. Demo put $2 and said to help with the internet. You know what? Let me send. How can I send back some money to Demo? Demo, give me any link we have. I'm sending back $5. Yeah, disrespect my program. Talk about my internet. This is my program. Then you come on YouTube and tell people say me I take on a super chat for go buy a big van and go buy the you see? Oh God. Oh Lord. The disrespect. Everybody will give me money, me I go find them back and give them back on a liquor $2. How would them bright and feisty, man? You know $100 for me 100 and what? 100 and
Yeah,
100 how much now?
thank you, Marlon.
$140 for my contract. You know bright and feisty. $70 from internet, yes, sir. And me not use TV. I don't put TV in the package because me have my Fire Stick. I bought the Fire Stick in England. So I use the Fire Stick and then my two cell phones them come up to around 60 or something like that. So the bright and feast, you can't style me. But internet fun. The disrespect. Oh my gosh. Pastor, but the president said they are putting that in place. So, Pastor, you have to wait. It's not in place
No,
yet.
no, 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 JD. I said thanks to that because that is what is required to operate as a proficient business in a sovereign state. You form alliances, form relationships that make your business successful. Other than that, you come out of business.
The disrespect of these two individuals. Oh my God. Relief fund. He said, thanks everyone for the super chats, but just put it on the channel because you guys like the platform. But don't put it to say you're paying my bills here, people. Because you're gonna have months take it that I am desperate for my bills to be paid. So put it in the channel. Say that you're not supporting the channel, not my internet bill. All right, because it's not that why my internet is off. I know that
Do
they're fixing it
do you
somewhere.
need legal counsel to protect your image
Let
rights?
me go and ask my lady if she get any message. That is fixed. Them are fixed. So we can come up with
Um,
more accurate
do,
information.
do you need do
Because
you need
this
legal counsel to
disrespect, I
protect your
will
image
have
rights?
proof. I will have. Let me go and get information. Sure.
People in the chat, I want you to reason with understanding. I am not telling anybody that the JFF gets people's documents. I am saying the JFF as a private business entity in Jamaica, a sovereign state, must be responsible and sensible by forming the requisite alliances and corporations that make their business successful. So the JFF must have a standing relationship with PICA, with the sports ministry, with all the necessary agencies
I have
to
got
make
the
the
information.
processing of everything that
Document.
they need to be successful. Some that must be fluid. Other than that, the JFF is not doing good business.
All right, Pastor. It looks like they're working on the internet, but the internet for the phones can work because it's a different setup. All right. Yes, because obviously they cannot walk around with the internet when they have a cell phone. People, it's the same. It's the same one. It's orange, orange, as you can see here. Look, orange, my cell phone. I see orange sign here. So I make sure it's the same thing. And so no pay my bill. No. All right, not one. So by later, my internet is back, and I'm gonna show you. All right, and I'm gonna bring the message what they sent me because they should send it to my email. So I will forward the email to all of them just to show them some have problems, and it's nothing of me can't pay my bill. Right and face it. All right. They said your internet is like your airline. Continue.
Yeah. JD, again, you see, I don't. As a pastor, when you stand before a congregation, you have to assess the age group demographic, the gender demographic, the education demographic, also how entrenched is their involvement in spiritual things. So let me say it another way. For persons like RR in the chat, who still believes that the JFF must rely on external bodies not in sync
Pastor,
with the
you know,
JFF
mega
for the
business here
running of
today.
the JFF business.
Pastor,
That
mega
is
things
a
here take me
business
today.
failing methodology. So RR, it is the JFF responsibility to form alliance with the consulate in England, in Germany, in
Pastor,
Belgium.
so mega things say mega start after today, mega things say just find a way for war the JFF. You take my program, you come from program for war JFF, A long time you
Have I
know,
not
mega be and
have I
mega
not
be
been in
old
full
man.
support of the new look JFF this year? I am just saying that this cannot be an excuse brought forward into this year because they're doing better. So, and that is why I said thanks to Marlon when Marlon posited that the president made this statement.
Okay. Yeah, no man. Yeah. Please, Pastor, let's do a Sunday service for JD Internet. Because my wife hear me talking about it and true. She thinks I'm gonna have the proof. She should bring the payments them on her phone to come and show no. All right. So that's all. Pastor, she soon realized that sound stay. Yeah. So
Jaisi, don't make them bad up your husband, yeah?
yes, man.
Out
I
order, the
can't
people
change
them
them,
out
so them
order.
stay. Yeah, so them stay. I can't change these people. That's how they are, and I'm not going to fight to change them. So I can't convince them say me not pay my internet. So whatever. I am sure that I am paying my internet because me kill them with the Kendrick Lamar line. Oh, me have my cell phone network working, and them. See, you see, that's the only because I'm a Jamaican, why I could understand it. So she wouldn't understand. You get me? Because she don't understand the extent of foolishness them people are going with. But because I'm a Jamaican, I know me can't win. You know. So by next year, me still hear say the people I internet and me I used to pay my bill them. Cause demons spread a rumor say I internet me used to buy my car. All right. So right now, me never buy a car. Never work.
But JD, for the years Demo is on the channel,
Yeah, but
that is something that has continued. So I mean, yeah.
yes, believe me,
Some
Dima
of
goes
some of
on
the
and on.
persons in the chat name are supposed to be household name. Jice is supposed to hear them called very regular.
Yes, Dima think Dima check my money in from the Man City DS channel them, you know. So but he can't count them days they have to count the Jamaican days. The Jamaican days not paying no money. So you can't buy the Jamaican days. But we care. Don't worry, don't JD, don't worry about these people. What these people are saying. No man, it's just human lady here, and she just I say you can show them see the proof here, and she does. But no, them gonna say no. What they're gonna do now is to say me not paying a bill. Them say and them gonna say I mean yes, so that's why I mean that even but I show them nothing because it's gonna be on her phone. And then you're gonna hear say yes, so long we know say she pay everything. Even one time demon, you know, even when demon have the proof, you know, and know say he might just continue to sell it to the other people them for them wars. I just saw demon say. I saw demon say not changing. We all need some help. We all need help sometimes. Jesus God. Duckland. So the show coming up, Ballad TV and Imaxit. What happened? But if I don't have any program. And I told you, I just typed in my name JD and Imaxit, and I never knew that I was on so much platform because people have me on Spotify and what you call it something? What's his name? iTunes. So people make all the money and me not do them programs but me my name in them something even sit down and realize when me read that in life, you know, because it look like me not make enough money on the internet because other people have put me different places and me not get paid for it, you know. So me gonna need to start get paid. Either me gonna go over them places they do as well. Yeah, me gonna really figure it out, you know. This is a family. I know it's a family, Dima, but Dima, you can't make up stories when you have the proof. Him have the proof, you know. Him know what I mean, say him have the proof, you know. But you know what? You know what? Yes, my lady give me everything. I don't have nothing. I don't work for nothing. Thank you. Done. No war. Yes, I said it.
What ya? The hate JD go fund me.
All right, so people, I want to say, man, and so we should be able to live and roll, have some joke from time to time and not take things personal, you know? Yeah. Because if I took things personal, me thump down Owen long time. Because all this man come and do and talk about me hairline. Sometimes me have to wonder if I need to go a barber every single week. Because every time me go in my head, me say, I wonder if me hair look so alright. Because the one Owen I go come and talk about me hairline. So the one Owen want to give me PTSD, you know. But you know, man, I can't realize that so Jamaican people stay because me come here to talk about football, give you the information when me sit down and watch, break it down with the knowledge that me have. And Owen, all him doing my umzo, them come here and talk about me hairline. So if you can't take mountain from them people, boy, if they don't come on the internet, or else you're gonna spend extra money. You know, if you have low self-confidence, you know.
That is why I made sure I had no comment on your conversation between Lamar and Drake. Because you hear how much time them so far you listen to them music there? Tell me about
Oh yeah,
because I
they're trying to set you
know
up. Okay.
JD, you see, as a pastor, you're not just responsible for your actions, but the damage it caused to the pastoral
Oh,
office.
thank you, Pastor. Very
So,
good
so
man.
that is why I stayed away from all comments, making any comment pertaining to that. They can't label me.
All right, so
There's
you said
there's
what
such a thing
earline?
as
There is
image
no earline. I still have my
rights.
earline, man. You guys are talking about earline. Don't worry. You know what? I'm gonna grow up my ear. I'm gonna grow up my ear. True. When sometimes I'm around people and I want to make sure my ear look decent, and I'm looking decent. I am trying to be a professional, people. You know. So if you know I'm look like Ragarugi, I can. You know. Sorry, Ragarugi. All right. Yes, because you have someone named Ragarugi. You know. All right. All right, so people, we got 3 hours, man. Come on, man. Oh, we get even 120 likes on this one. So
Lord have
hopefully, when we
mercy.
go back to the normal program, we get 200-300 likes. All right. Accept it,
Claudine
JD.
look like she have some birds like what I had in Jamaica where wake me up a morning time.
Accept it, JD. You will be a ballad. Days. Your days are coming. No, you don't have to say that way. You don't know. Don't worry yourself. I have a lot of money. I can fix my earline if I have a earline problem. Yeah. So I can pay for it. All right. Bright and feisty. Jesus God. Oh, what? This program should be about football. Oh God. Oh God. Big up the man them. I'm gonna go promote the march, the match on the radio. Okay. So stadium can full. Okay, all right, no problem. Good work, Demo. Respect for that. All right, I'll send the dub. So you can play it. Or when you start the show, you sure it's not copyright? Because I'm not getting involved in none of those foolishness. All right, because remember them want to take on my channel already. So me now going on them extra things where nobody have no rights over me, man. All right, Demo. So make sure you send me the papers behind it. All right. Hurry up. JD. Turkey is getting expensive. Turkey. Okay, going to Turkey. My mom should be going to Turkey next week. Not so expensive. Not so expensive, Umzo. And I'm not going to do Turkey. Why we can't do it here? Who own the rights? I don't know. I'm just saying I'm not gonna just play things, and then that is a way to people can strike my channel. You get me? Because remember, I told you that I got a lot of message about reports that people made on my channel yesterday, and it looked like it was blocked yesterday, as in like what you call it, shadow ban yesterday. So I got the message, replied to YouTube, sending the information to them, showcase that I have not committed anything because people reported my channel. So sometimes it's ridiculous. So I'm not even entertaining that. I'm not gonna have the conversation or nothing. Belgium have that as well. You're gone clear then. All right. JD, you can get a tope like Master T. What?
to to
A
pay the
toupee?
piece of hair something with them put
Okay,
to pay the piece of hair something with them.
oh my God. You know what? Oh my God. Wow. Wow. All right, people. Take care. I'm hoping that my internet comes back soon. Tomorrow I will have my big bad system up and running. Everything is up back on the screen. So that's all I can say. I will try to get my system up, and if I can run one show one way or what I will still run this show the same way on the road, and I will use my normal setups when I'm in like the normal, so people can come in the Discord and talk as normal and maybe call in if I feel like, because determined, I don't want to hear what determined have to say because he's determined to have problems with me. So maybe I will just have the call ins, because pray for Jade internet. The internet good, man. Don't worry yourself, man. All right, so and people go over to Barlegs TV and support the man. You have a lot of people trying to build their channel, so give them some support. Yeah, so Barlegs TV is the man that I don't know how he builds a video. The first video I clicked on, what he said about Jamaica not reaching nowhere, something like that. No. Let me talk about that first. Yes, before I leave, this man is the most controversial man. The man make the first video. At least that's what I saw. Don't know how much video he did before, but this is it's all virgin people. So go over there and support him, man. Yeah, because let me look for. I don't have any other phone. Oh yeah, I can use this. Let me look for his thing. Senate. So he's a cool brother, man. Senate is a cool brother. All right. So let
What
me
you do?
look
You
for
just type in Ballhead TV to find it on YouTube.
Barlegs TV. No, this is on my next phone, so I have not subscribed to him as yet. On this one, I'm gonna subscribe now. Barlegs TV. I don't know what he's over there talking, but the man over there, like, oh, you're gonna expect these people in this category to subscribe to you when you're questioning. Oh, let me give it to you. I found it. Let me subscribe to him. Okay, so you almost hit the 50 big boss. All right, so good. 5 things that could shatter Jamaica World Cup dreams. So why him couldn't put that? That's why I'm rating, you know. That's why I'm rating, you know. Because at least him honest, you know. So if he had just put 5 things that make Jamaica sure to make the World Cup, you know, you understand me? I don't know why he has to go to the opposite side. I know them people are
He's
not going
dealing with the
to.
negative first so he can land on the positive. Reverse psychology. Oh my God.
Ballad TV, what time is the show? Yeah, promote. Give it a show, big boss man. Um, Michael Sada said, keep on keeping on, JD. Let nothing. No man, but I kind of have an idea why that come still, but I don't let those things turn me off because remember, you know, my whole channel went down, you know. I got hacked, you know. But because I had worked the wrong way and it got hacked that way, but I've made sure that can't happen again. You know, so the only thing people can do is report my channel a million times. It might get shadow banned for a day or two, but YouTube will look at the videos and realize that none of the big videos got flagged. So I've not done anything in their system. So they're gonna contact you to see what's up, you know. So it happens, it happens. Um, so that's normal. That's normal. I know I am Jamaican. I'm Jamaican, so it's not surprising at all. Ballads. Okay, all right. So people, I'm gonna run leave you guys and let you do your thing. So Pastor, thanks yet again to come on, and thanks all of the lovely people for keeping the vibes every single time. I saw that a lot of you guys turn up. All right, yes. So I'm very much appreciative of that. And coming in the future, we are gonna have more videos over the Wemaxit because worldwide content's coming soon. You know, yes, I'm gonna give it a break and do more contents worldwide. You know, because maybe that will make me a little bit more less angry. Yeah, so Ballad, okay, yeah man, gonna go and support Ballad. 5:30 Eastern time, 4:30 JA time. Alright, so that's Ballads. Go give him the subscribers and then obviously the man all of the man can keep on doing them thing. Alright. So bye bye people, take care. I'm gonna work on the internet as well.